sing that, Lord, you arise. Arise in your mercy, oh God. Over. We are tired of this pain. Take over in Nigeria, Lord, take over. Take over in the water, Lord, take over. We cannot do this on our own. Father, take over. We cannot do this on our own. Take over. Jesus, take over. Take over. Father, take over. We cannot solve this on our own. Jehovah, take over. We cannot solve this on our own. What the devil does is to deposit fear into the mind of people and make them feel like God has forgotten them. But the Bible says they that know their God, they shall be strong and they shall do exploits. The Bible also says, fear not, for I am with you. We check out the things that are going on right now, except the Lord watcheth the sea. The watchman, he watcheth but in vain. And so that is why we don't have an option than to put it in his hands and say, Lord, if it be your will that anything go wrong, let it go wrong. But if it's your will that the evil will not stand, it will not stand. It will not stand. And so we sing that, Lord, you arise. Arise in your mercy, oh God. That you arise in your power. And surround the world with your fire. The wicked will not know peace. The Bible says, who was not that that has spoken when the Lord has not commanded? Who is that that has the final say when the Lord God has not spoken? And every power remains under the authority of God. And so we stand as vessels today, and we decree that the power that is not of God will not stand.
Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Oòduà nílé lóko mà kí yín kú ìgbáradì ẹ kú ìmọ̀.
Nick Barley. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde, bọ́ sípò. Created by the enemy of black men, there where the black never civilize. Location 9, that is what it is. The country where the leader said the people's glory. They turn their children to prostitute, and the toy boy children to terrorists. Now, terrorists on the takeover. Yoruba people say we know they do again. Say hold the true our nation, that is what we want now. Freedom, 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 freedom. Motherfucker, come and free us. Freedom, 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 freedom. Now, location náà ìlú Boko Haram, ìlú àwọn hush politician àti S-men. Fake promises every year, fake miracle everywhere. Fake military anywhere. Now, all the dry people wanna go. Biafra people wanna go. Location 419 need to break for freedom, 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 freedom. We need the freedom. Freedom, 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 freedom. Now, kusina kosomi kosonja kosana kosisi kariti bili tabili si ha. Free education and audio. Good security na one chance. Over 100 million people don't poor. All my nigga need a job, they know they see work. They want to go to farm, full and near attack. Don't give me any fucking reason why we no go. Even many people say they wanna go. Freedom, 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 freedom. So back on. I'm fighting. So kí ọjọ́ lẹ́wà kó lè dùjọ́ yìí. Ẹ dìde ọmọ Odùduwà, let the struggle begin. And you're British, you came to Africa to come and enslave us, and you call it colonization. You join four nations together, and you call it one Nigeria. I tell you, we are one. When only Yoruba never get themselves right. But you join us together, even with the people who never think like us. And since then, you damage our culture, you damage our language, and you damage our way of life. Just because of your whole greediness. Since 2014, come to Nigeria, come and separate what you have together as one. We are not one, we can never be one. We don't have the same culture, we don't speak the same language. We just came here from nowhere and match us together. Who make it God over us? We don't know anything about us. We just come here from nowhere and match us together. Since then, we never get it right. And here you are, everybody came and support it all. Amalgamation 419 expire. What expire láti 2014. So IG Emasu àsìkò ti tó láti jà fún ẹ̀tọ́ lẹ bàbá yín. A fool at 60 is a fool forever. Emasu.
And a very good afternoon and welcome to today's broadcast. Today is the 4th day, or the 5th day rather, of November 2020. I welcome each and every one of you to the program, and the program that we would continue until we get the freedom that we are asking for. A lot of people might not understand that the process to the liberation involves a lot of us doing different things at different times, at different intervals. As I speak to you, people are traveling within the country, in and out of the country, within the borders of the country, engaging, discussing, looking at how we can eventually become free from the mental slavery that we've been for the last 60 years. Let us go straight into the anthem and then we will start the program. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you once again on this show. A lot of people are always waiting to hear what I want to say. But I'm also waiting to read some of your comments and engage with you over the phone and most people that call me after the program. I know and I understand the burden on my shoulder, and I respect that as much as I can. But one thing I can assure you is, if anyone thinks that what we've started, we're not going to complete it, tell them that that is a total nonsense. That what we have started will end up have a final result for it. It might be longer to some of us because we're expecting it to happen now. But to some of us, we are working to bring out this nation out of Nigeria. It's going to be a big task. I've listened to different audios that people are sitting somewhere and they are listening to that they are sitting and they can listen to what we are saying. Who cares? You think I am discussing my platform with those in the north? No. We are communicating with the international community when the time comes and we become violent. Let the north prepare for us. Ẹ jẹ́ kí Hausa kó prepare fún àti Fúlàní. Let them sit down and watch us on a wide platform screen. We will come out of Nigeria. It does not end anything. Don't be scared when you get a lot of this audio. Ẹ lọ ṣe sùúrù ara yín gbogbo yín. People get panic quickly. We should be communicating our message that if Nigeria do not allow us to go, we will be violent at some point. Ìyẹn lẹ́ẹ̀ká máa bá wọn sọ, kí ni kàn yín pẹ́ẹ́nu kọ̀tà Hausa sọ, Hausa kọ́ ló kó wa lẹ́rú látijọ́ yìí ni. Hausa kó wa lẹ́rú, ẹ tún sọ pé wọ́n jókòó. Ibi tó bá wọn kọ́ jókòó sí, ẹbọ tó bá wọn nìkan lọ gbé, ẹbọ wọn ò lè ṣe nothing, it's too late. Tó bá wù wọ́n kọ́ rí màálù 20 sílẹ̀ lójoojúmọ́, kò lè mú àwa. Bó bá wù wọ́n kọ́ pa màálù lójoojúmọ́, ìyẹn ti late. Yorùbá máa lọ nílé ilé ìtagbéra sí. Yorùbá máa lọ. Kó bá wù babaláwo kó máa pè gidi lójoojúmọ́, Yorùbá máa lọ. Tó bá wù Kristẹni kó jókòó sórí àpáta kó máa kégbe pé Ọlọ́run Nàìjíríà ò ní bírèkì. Ó ti late, àsìkò yẹn ti lọ. Tó bá wù àfáà kó máa bá wọn dé tírà pé ní lọ ẹ̀kọ́ jẹ́ èdè ní kó bá gbogbo irọ́ na lie. Kò ń ṣe bí èmi. Na proper lie. What they are doing is they want to convince you to the real issue tó wà nílẹ̀. So ẹ fẹ́ wà lábẹ́ ẹrú forever ni. May I play the anthem jọ? Sọ pé ó bá wọn kọrin 20 màálù. It's too late. Let us get the message to Great Britain, America, Japan, Germany, France, Canada. Gbogbo àwọn olóyè ẹlẹ́gàá máa bá sọ̀rọ̀ pé a máa wà violent at some point, because if not, nǹkan máa gbin. Àsìkò yẹn tí tó ní sọ pé àwọn Haúsá kan jókòó síbi kan wọ́n ń sọ̀rọ̀, olúkálùkù wá ń gbé ọ́díò yẹn, olúkálùkù wá ń bẹ̀rù. Ẹ ti bẹ̀rù jù. Ẹ lọ máa prepare yẹn là ń sọ fún yín lójoojúmọ́. Ẹ lọ máa prepare so that tó bá wọlé dé à lè mọ ibi tá à ń lọ. I am not any organization. I am a media. And I will tell you the role of what media does. Ẹ lọ wo ìgbà tí UK fẹ́ kúrò nínú EU. Ẹ wo iṣẹ́ tí media ṣe fún wọn. Sọ pé ọgbọ́n rí màálù nìkan. Bó bá wọn kọ́ máa règún fẹ́ mọ́lẹ̀ gan lójoojúmọ́. Wọ́n kàn waste owó ni. Tó bá wọn ni kọ́ rí mọ́lẹ̀. Ó pọ̀ ládùúgbò wọn lọ́ ṣe ń rí mọ́lẹ̀. Ẹja gbọ́ àtẹ̀mọ́ ajáre. Àwọn ni kọ́ rí mọ́lẹ̀. Ogun kọ̀ọ̀kan lè mú kankan mọ́. Ogun kọ̀ọ̀kan lè mú kankan. Yorùbá máa jáde. Bó bá wọn ni kọ́ rí mọ́lẹ̀. Kárúkọ ẹ̀rù ti bá Yorùbá jù. Let's play the anthem jàre. Aṣojú ní gbogbo ìgbà. ìmọ́lẹ̀ àwọn kan tí wọ́n ń bẹ̀rù pé yàn kan rí nǹkan kan mọ́lẹ̀ mọ̀ tó ń pè ní ìmọ́lẹ̀ ni light máa jẹ́ kí yàn kan máa dẹ́rù bà yín àwa lè ká máa dẹ́rù bà wọ́n àwọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ tún máa dẹ́rù bà wá ní stage tàdé nobody should be afraid of àwa kọ́lẹ̀ ká àwọn lóye kó máa dẹ́rù bà wá the world should be scared that we are about to come out of Nigeria ó yẹ ká máa mì wọ́n jìgìjìgì ni ká máa mì wọ́n èyí tẹ̀ tí wọ́n ń ṣe jo èyí ṣojo àwa tẹ̀ ká máa mì wọ́n mọ tó mì pé a fẹ́ kúrò ní Nàìjíríà ni we are about to become the light for the world ẹ fẹ́ wà nínú ẹrú forever ni ṣé ẹ fẹ́ jókòó sínú ẹrú forever you want to sit down in that contraction where our glory is not shining ra àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tó wà tó ṣẹ̀ wọlé ní House of Rep ní Amẹ́ríkà ni ìtàn pè ní ìmọ́lẹ̀ nìyẹn our glory has been suppressed for a very long time ìyẹn lọ wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn kan ní ó ń pẹ́ kọ́tọ́ ní màálù mọ́lẹ̀ màálù wọn ò lè ṣe jack shit for anybody ó bá wù wọ́n kọ́ máa pè gidi lé lórí kò lè ṣe nothing àní Yorùbá will come out ẹ fi àwọn tó ti rẹ̀ dì sílẹ̀ is a moving train wàá bá wa lẹ́nu ẹ̀ ni don't let anybody weigh you down audio kan jáde everybody wọ́n bẹ̀rù ìtọ́ máa sọ lé ìtọ́ bá wù wọ́n ni look ìtọ́ bá wù wọ́n ni kó sọ I want White House to shake that Yoruba is ready to go. Ìyẹn lẹ́ẹ̀kan máa sọ málà lẹ́yìn tún bẹ̀rù Haúsá abẹ́ wọn kọ́ láti wà for a very long time. As at the report I was hearing today 140 teachers was taken out of education because of the DSS. Wọ́n ní value education ìyẹn lẹ́yìn wá ń bẹ̀rù leave kí ọkọ máa send any audio kankan láti fi dẹ́rù bọmọ Yorùbá kankan. Àwa ló yẹ ká máa dẹ́rù bà wọ́n there is no fight anywhere wọ́n gbogbo tó ń ṣe yẹn gimmicks ni part of the game mọ game yìí ni wọ́n fẹ́ divert attention wa kúrò our focus should be where we are going ibi tá à ń lọ gangan ni ká focus lé lórí ẹlòmíì nísìn kò share broadcast but audio yẹn ó kàn pín káàkiri bí wèrè ni máa dẹ́rù bẹ anybody kò ń ṣe bí èmi o ẹ bá dẹ́rù bẹ kò ń ṣe bí èmi rí dẹ́rù bẹ ẹni wo I dey sleep every day nothing go happen na kò sí kankan tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ máa wish lọ́kàn yín ni ẹ máa wish á máa wù yín lọ́kàn ni pé bọ̀bọ́ yẹn kó tún máa wà láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì na lie irọ́ lẹ pa na lie irọ́ lẹ pa eléyìí tá a gbé dání eléyìí tí Koikimedia gbé dání èmi ò mọ̀ tẹlòmí o eléyìí tá a gbé dání I will wake up the souls and the minds of everybody they will react tó bá dé stage kò tí dé stage yẹn ni mo ṣe ń bá yín fẹ́ ni you think this is going to end now no a máa kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ dáadáa ó máa dùn tó bá tásìkò ẹ máa gbódé gbọ́ ni ọmọ máa sọ fún yín pé Yorùbá àwọn ọmọ pàtí rẹ́dí málà èyí tún bẹ̀rù Haúsá níbi tàdé yìí they have suppressed us for too long àwọn lọ́dà gbogbo system tí Nàìjíríà fi dàbí wèrè báyìí no infrastructure nothing is working èyí tí wọ́n sọ pé ọmọ náà nǹkan wọ́n sin màálù look tó bá hun babaláwo kó jókòó lórí orúkọ wa irọ́ ló pa ìyẹn ò lè work fìyẹn sílẹ̀ tó bá hun wòlíì kó jókòó sórí orúkọ wa kò lè work lásìkò yìí irọ́ lẹ pàṣẹ ìyẹn ti late ó yẹ kẹ́ ti ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn kó tó dé stage in tó fi máa wà jáde máa sọ̀rọ̀ irọ́ lẹ pàṣẹ irọ́ bàbára ló lẹ pa kò lè work forget about that àwa ló yẹ ká máa dẹ́rùbà Great Britain máa fẹ́ lọ ó jẹ́ kí Great Britain máa mì lójoojúmọ́ pé Yorùbá fẹ́ lọ ẹ̀yin sọ̀rọ̀ gbẹgbẹgbẹnu lọ́jọ́ Haúsá Fúlàní so gbogbo ìtọ́ dẹ́rùbà yìí for 60 years kò tí tó ẹ̀tún náà ń bẹ̀rù wọn pò gèdè kan ògèdè kọ́ pápálá ni nítorí bá wọn ni kọ́ máa pè nínú yàrá wọn wọ́n máa wò wá báyìí ni àìtí ìbá wọn ṣe rí àwọn ọmọ wọn ó sì máa gbọ́ nǹkan tá à ń sọ àwọn ló máa jà fún wa tó bá yá ìjà yìí ò ń ṣe ìjà yìí ẹ rò pé Yorùbá nìkan la ní kọjá yìí no gbogbo tribes ló máa jà ló máa defend ara wọn against these nasty people gbogbo tribes là ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ you think I'm speaking to one tribe you think I'm speaking to Yoruba people alone no we are bringing the souls of people around the world to fight for us ẹ rò pé Yorùbá nìkan là ń tẹ̀lé ẹlòmíì tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ rí àgbèjà wa nínú ilé ìdáwà yìí the people wey una no know go support us on this cause I say we have been suppressed for too long àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ adúláwọ̀ we are the light and that light has been overshadowed by nasty people Ìyẹn lẹ wá ń bẹ̀rù. A very good afternoon and welcome to the broadcast. Let me tell them, if you like, carry my name, go anywhere. Now lie, you no go work for now. If you like, carry my name, take my picture, go now, you no go work. Now lie. Now lie, you no go work. Now lie, you no go work. Èmi, eléyìí tèmi gbé dání sá máa parí ẹ̀. Yoruba nation tá gbé dání. Remember when Boris Johnson said, "Kó máa kúrò nínú EU." Ó fulfill mission yẹn. Bá wa lè kúrò nísìn. UK is out of EU. Boris Johnson, when he said that he would deliver the EU out, not in, he will make sure that Great Britain came out of EU. After how many years? The same way Yoruba people will come out of Nigeria. If it has to be, our own will be violent, because I know that. We are not British. We are not EU. We are own, we go be violent. It will be violent. Emma import Hausa come out nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Tásìkò bá tó, àwọn ló máa import ara wọn jáde. Ẹ̀yin ni kẹ́ lọ máa gbáradì. Don't let anything scare any one of you. Ẹ̀yin ni kẹ́ lọ máa prepare plan ní gbogbo agboolé kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ẹ lọ máa consult gbogbo ohun tẹ́ ní láti consult, rather than waste your time and be circulating. One person say, no, I'm not disputing the person that went there, but I am saying that whoever they sat down with watching on a lie, no go work. If they like, make they carry cows, they bury for ground. You see, I like, you no go work. Leave that one. Leave that one. In 2020, if you derubawa, you don't know the kind of spirit where they inside this body. You know, Boris Johnson, Toba was Shokotoe. Sometimes some people say, I was reading somebody's comment yesterday, say, when you want to do your show, please move away the kid. Oh, try to be propose professional. You are speaking. I am let the noise at the background. I read that one. A lot of people leave message on my yesterday. Yesterday I had time to read some of the message. And I saw somebody say that, let me see back at this. Some people make me laugh. You think this is NTA? You think this is BBC? You think this is Sky News? The NTA that is so glaring, the channels that you watch, have they talked about the Yoruba nation or they? You got so many stupid people all over the place. Say that there's too much noise at the background when I'm doing my broadcast. Somebody like that, you better be careful. WhatsApp group. There's so many of them like that. They are looking for different wives. WhatsApp group. Má jẹ́ kí ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan dẹ́rù bà yín. Àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ adúláwọ̀, ẹ tún jẹ́ kó máa dẹ́rù bà yín. Mọ̀ ta ní ni. Àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀, we are prayerful. A ní kúnkún sí lọ́wọ́, a ní ọpọlọ lọ́wọ́. Ìyẹn ló yẹ ká fi prepare nísìn how to exit. I laugh. A very good afternoon and welcome. The show is only up to 2 o'clock. It's not the length of the show. You sit down here for 3 hours. Why ṣeré jàre Mama Mi Dara talk show? Má jẹ́ kí èèyàn kọ́kọ́ dẹ́rù bà ẹ́. Àwa ni mọ́lẹ̀ adúláwọ̀. Ẹ wá níyàn kan wọ́n rí màlúù mọ́ bí kan. Bá ṣe fẹ́ kúrò ní ẹ̀yin oníkẹ́ ló máa gbáradì. Go and prepare. Bó bá wùn ẹ́, take our name, go anywhere, e no go work for you. The spirit have said, Yoruba people, time has come to go. And it's a moving train. If the person wherever, look, the people are talking about one Nigeria, don't even worry about them. Is a moving train. The way I came to this country 20 years ago, it has changed. And tó bá dé London, for the first time, look, let me explain something to some of you. When I came here in 1998, there was nothing like social media. To call Nigeria, you have to buy calling card. And the moment you buy that calling card, it's gone. Now, we have a phone where I can do a WhatsApp video to anybody in the remote area of Nigeria. And you are now afraid that things have not changed. Anybody that arrived in London today for the first time, we think that this was how London was 20 years ago. And what to live by 30, 40 years ago knows that something has changed. Something is about to change in Nigeria, and they know that. That's why they're scared. Something is about to change, whether they like it or not. If Nigeria do not break, we will break it for them. A minimum survey. If Nigeria do not break, we will break it for them. Forget about all those nonsense. Scared you for what? Don't let anybody scare you. I want Great Britain to be scared of we that we are coming out as Yoruba people. I want to support one now. They are the backbone of the northern people. That's why we are where we are today. So you'll be scared of Great Britain. You'll be scared of Fulani. Are you mad? Ori Yoruba ni. Ori Yoruba ni. Mama beru Great Britain. Stop talking like that because and so what? If I live here and so what? Oh, they say jack shit. I've told you that. Leave that. Spirit let them come and react to what I'm talking about. Spirit me to let Great Britain come and react. Why is spirit me to forget about that. Spirit ni. Spirit lombaja ni sing. No, you are not fighting me. I sleep every day. I don't have to worry. I don't dream. I don't see anything. But what I know is we are going. Forget about those nonsense. Somebody tell you we sit down somewhere. Yoruba people, they should be scared of us now that we are ready to go. Look, Yoruba Meji, I think there are two. Remind me. 2 people in the house, America. That shows that anywhere we are the light. Ojulasole. Ọpọlọ tó wà lórí ẹ̀ ní intellectual ìyẹn ló ẹ̀ka gbé dìde. Ẹlòmíì ní sí. I told you don't know the value of information. Go and give us the intelligence. Somebody say, look, as they are looking for me too, I'm looking for them. Every movement, ni mo follow. We need intelligence. You sit down here and let somebody, want to brainwash us. No! We are going. They know that. The world have seen this coming. Spiritually, they know that at this point, some of these things will start erupting and they want to stop it, but it is too late. You cannot suppress what is coming out from this mouth. Emma wish lokoni. Ama wunyi lójoojúmọ́ pé that guy, that man, that boy. It cannot happen. Because until they allow us to go, more problem will happen. More problem will happen. That problem has not even started. We are still doing awareness. Some of you are scared. Just awareness. Just awareness. Awareness lásán. Lẹ́yìn gbọ́ tí dára tó kí o sọ. Tẹ́ẹ̀ni gbìgbìgbìgbì. Má bọ̀ agbára. Ní kúre gbogbo yín. Má bọ̀ agbára gbọ̀ ṣíwó. Ẹ fẹ́ fi wá sínú oko ẹrú. You want me to be look at my beards, right? You want this to become wide more before we come out of Nigeria. Abi, okay. Mo tẹ gbọ́ màmá wa Esther Board lánàá wọ́n ní mo ti rù. Energy tí mò ń lò ní. Ìyẹn gbọ́dọ̀ gbélé ìdání kó má rù. Ìyẹn gbọ́dọ̀ gbélé ìdání. But what I'm saying is, let us not be discouraged. None of us should be discouraged. I said Boris Johnson told the British people he would take them out of EU, and he delivered. We will take you out of Nigeria, whether you believe it or not. Don't worry about how many people believe us. But what I can tell you is, election will not hold in Nigeria in 2023. That I am guaranteed. I don't know about anything, but that election will not hold in Nigeria in 2023. Let them go and prepare anything they want to prepare. That's their own problem. When Boris Johnson said that we are leaving, he meant it. I'm on a live show at the moment. I bet that's it, Tony, because that's why I didn't put it on speaker yet. All right. Okay. Everyone's okay.
Question mo kàn fẹ́ béèrè. Ẹjọ́ máa ń béèrè every time. Kí ni rísì tí àwọn ará bí òfin fẹ́ ká lọ? That's my question.
They have seen that the Yoruba is the next energy. The next energy. The Yoruba people are the next energy for this world. And they will do everything to suppress it. Let's point finger at them.
Yes.
Let's point finger at them. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
All hail the Biafra. Even the Arewa, all hail Arewa. Everybody go. We cannot continue the way we are. Look, there's what they call shift of energy. If you know what astrology, astrology, and you saw a Muslim Christian, and to find out astrology, I'll take you to another dimension. You are talking about Christian Muslim. Go and look at what astrology is saying. The world is now, the world is unbalanced. Don't say America. American citizens say they will fight with this election that is coming up. Oh my Lord. If care is not taken in America, it will explode. The way things are going. If care is not taken, America can explode. Everybody's scared. Don't mention British. Don't mention Germany. Don't mention this country. Hello, good afternoon, caller.
Hello,
Mama.
Mr. Koiki.
Mama.
And I need to fully support me. Kí adádúró. But mo kàn fẹ́ sọ ni pé ẹ jẹ́ ká ja ìjà yìí pẹ̀lú àwọn Yíbò. So that because àwọn Yíbò ti fẹ́ lọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀, àwa náà dẹ̀ ti fẹ́ lọ. Unity is power. So nǹkan tí èmi kàn fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn o. Kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Unity is power.
No problem.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni.
Thank you very much, to our mother. Thank you very much for the call. I'll let the line open. Maybe one or two people who still want to contribute. But what I want you to understand is the energy, energy is changing. The power around the world is shifting, it's becoming fragile. And Yoruba nation, they know will be part of them. They know. Sherry gbogbo táwa ṣe ń discuss tá à ń sọ yìí. Àwọn kan ti foresee ẹ̀, wọ́n ti rí kó tó àsìkò yìí. And they know they cannot stop it. Wọ́n á máa wish ni. Hello, caller. Yeah. Akasan. Kíákíá ká má jẹ́ kó pẹ́. Àmín. Àmín.
Ẹni tó bá ń bẹ̀rù ìjẹ́lẹ̀ lè rí. Lọ́gbọ́n Ọlọ́run àṣeyọrí ẹ̀ ó máa kún wa lọ. Mo máa ń gbádùn prógrámù yín. Mo máa ń gbádùn prógrámù yín gidi gan. Ẹ keep on, my brother. Ẹ keep on lágbó Ọlọ́run, àmàdílé lórí lágbó Ọlọ́run. Àmàdílé lórí lágbó Ọlọ́run.
Intellectual. I brought it up on the, I call Google Ifa. This is the pronunciation. Intellectual. A person possessing a highly developed intellect. You don't know the intellectual that is on the mind and the brains of a Yoruba person. Mọ tó wà lágbárí ẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá mọ tó wà lágbárí Yorùbá kọ̀ọ̀kan. Èyí tó fẹ́ ṣe fraud gan agbárí ẹ̀. Ó ń ṣe pìpìkì ni. Èyí tó fẹ́ ṣe iṣẹ́ gidi gan agbárí ẹ̀. Why do you think that when they employ us, they know? Oh, Yorùbá nìkan ló máa ń challenge wọn níbi iṣẹ́. I remember when I used to work. Tábà tí ń bá dé báyìí, òyìnbó yẹn máa wò ní. Mani, good afternoon. Mani, good afternoon. Kò ní bí mi pé why did you come late? Kò lè bí mi because ojú tó ń wò yẹn, ó rí pé ojú tó ń ṣẹ̀jẹ̀ ni, ó fẹ́ bí mi. Ìyẹn lẹ́yìn wá ń bẹ̀rù. Mọ tẹ gbé dání. ẹ rò pé nǹkan kékeré la gbé dání ni. Hello caller. All right, looks like that call is not coming through. A very good afternoon once again to those of you that have joined us. Let's take a look at the topic again today. Yoruba self-determination. Way forward. The way forward is for us to become more strategic. Sherry ojoojúmọ́ tá ń lọ. Sherry bí yàn bá drive nísìn tó ń lọ Manchester. Tí sat-nav yẹn tó bá lọ fail tó mọ̀nà tó ń lọ, ó ṣeé ṣe kó lọ gba bòmíì. But wàá sì end up padà sí Manchester route yẹn. But tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹni tó mọ̀nà yẹn dáadáa, Sherry ẹni tó bá ń drive, those of you that drive, I'm not talking about that shit old country that do not have that kind of technology. But àwọn tó wà nílé wọn ní sat-nav tó bá gbéra láti Èkó tó ń lọ Ìlọrin, ó mọ̀ pé tí route kan bá damage, ó lè lọ gba route míì. Ẹni tó mọ̀nà nìyẹn o. Let us become more strategic every day. I know people say we are talking too much. Ẹjọ́ yìí ti pọ̀ jù. Ẹ rọra máa sọ kó má dáa fún Fúlàní tó ń gbọ́ wa. Kí Fúlàní máa gbọ́ wa làwa fẹ́. A gbọ́dọ̀ tún máa bẹ̀rù Fúlàní because Fúlàní ti suppress life wa for so long. Àwọn ọmọ wọn ò ráyè lọ sí school gidi, wọn ò róúnjẹ gidi jẹ, wọn ò rí nǹkan kan ṣe. Gbogbo wa wá ń travel round the world trying to survive. Ẹ̀mọ́ tó mìn ni. I left home 20 years ago. Ṣé kò tí tó láti padà sílé ni? Ẹlòmíà ní but there is home. Home náà dà. Home náà dà. Is that a home? Ẹ já lọ sóṣòdì lọ́dọ̀ bàbá wa Solomon. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Ẹ kú ètò.
Tó nìyẹn.
Ẹ ló ṣe ń gbọ́ mi.
Kétékété.
Ẹ kú ètò. Àṣírí la máa ṣe lórúkọ Jésù Kristi.
Aṣẹ́dùmarè.
Nǹkan tí èmi kàn fẹ́ sọ ní orí afẹ́fẹ́ ní ọ̀sán yìí wípé kí àwa Yorùbá, àwa ọmọ Yorùbá, àwa tí a ti ṣe tán láti kúrò ní oko ẹrú Haúsá, Fúlàní àti British, kò sí ẹ̀rù fún wa, kò sí nǹkan kan tá à ń bẹ̀rù nítorí pé kí ni ìgbésí ayé tá à ń gbé gan inú ìpọ́njú ni. Gbéyàn lówó gan ní Nàìjíríà, gbéyàn lówó ní Nàìjíríà ìgbọ̀n nísìnyí. Bó ń lọ kí ni assurance pé safety wà àbí nínú ilé tó wà.
Ẹ̀yẹn ní sùúrù bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Tó bá jẹ́ pé Nàìjíríà wà òkè nílé kí ọmọ Ọ̀tẹ́dọ́lá kó gbéra láti ilé ẹ̀ níbi tó ń gbé kó máa bọ̀ lóṣòdì kó má gbé security dání. Kọ́mọ Ọ̀tẹ́dọ́lá kó gbé ira láti ilé ẹ̀ ní Lẹ́kí. If Nigeria was good, let Ọ̀tẹ́dọ́lá children come all the way from Lekki or wherever they are living in Banana Island and let her come down to Oshodi without no security. Let her come on her own all the way from there to Oshodi. But yet, she would travel from here in London with a Ferrari, with her life, and nobody will have no security following her. And you're telling me that Nigeria is working? Ní kúre. Nigeria is gone.
Nigeria ti kú and pé kò lè pé division ò lè ṣe yẹn kó jọ kó lọ ka ìtàn Yugoslavia recently tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Europe 7 countries.
Òye wọn ni àmúlọ fún wọn báyìí.
Kò sówó ṣe independence títí wọn.
Kò yé wọn ni. Let me bring it. So when they talk about it, let's bring Yugoslavia.
Mo fẹ́ wà láyé o. Mi ò fẹ́ kú o. Nígbà tí èèyàn bá ń gbèrú gbé ayé tó ní Nàìjíríà ṣẹ́ ní òtún kú ni.
Ó yà mí lẹ́nu. Ó yà mí lẹ́nu.
Kúlẹ̀ nìyẹn ìgbà ayé tí ò sí security, tí ò sí iṣẹ́, tí ò sówó, tí ò sí ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọ ènìyàn. Ìgbà ayé wo nìyẹn? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa gbà wọ́n nímọ̀ràn o. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa gbà wọ́n. Àwa ti ṣe tán o. Gbogbo ọ̀nà àbáyọ tẹ bá dẹ̀ mọ̀.
For most of the 20th century,
ẹ má wọrí bàbá mi tó bá ti dé Nàìjíríà ó máa dàbí afẹ́ lọ́ǹchì fíìmù ni ẹ̀yẹ́ fìyẹn sílẹ̀ èyí tẹ̀ tó ń bẹ ńlẹ̀ ní láti lọ jìnnà èbí mi mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ ó máa dọ́dọ̀ yín ẹ má wọrí agbọ́rọ̀ Ọlọ́run.
Mo ti
No problem. Yeah. 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 Ben. Yeah. No problem. No. Amen. Amen. Inshallah. Inshallah. Lórúkọ Jésù. Amen. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Amen. Amen. Thank you. Let's hold the call for a few minutes. My brother called now and he talked about Yugoslavia. Let us remind you that these were countries as more stronger and powerful than Nigeria as at the time. Socialist Federation of Yugoslavia, 1943 to 1992. Out of it, Croatia came out, 1991. Slovenia, 1991. The Republic of Serbian, Krajina, 91 to 95. After the Croatian Army Operation Storm, 1995. And after UN Transmissioner Administration in the Eastern Slovenia, Barajan, and the Western Slovenia in 1996 to 1998. If anybody around the world thinks that Nigeria is too big to break up, tell them that some people named Olayomi Koiki, with those that have the reason to believe that Yoruba will go, we will break Nigeria up. We are not people that want to fight. We want to leave Nigeria peacefully, but we are not stupid to be waiting and then let them come and attack us unprepared. No, we're not going to be prepared. We have to be prepared. So let me tell you, when did Yugoslavia break up? Let's just give you a bit of background history. 25th of June 1991 to 28th of April 1992. Ọmọ tó bá bí nígbà yẹn kò lè mọ history ìlú yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀ mọ́. Wọ́n máa pìtàn fún ni. So anybody that thinks that Nigeria cannot break up, by the time Nigeria breaks, the history will then pop up. Let's allow this call again. Hello, good afternoon. All right. We can't hear you at all, so I don't know whether it's from your side or my side. It's not my side, definitely. Hello, caller. And I don't want us to be held back because we haven't got enough time. But let me explain to you. Everyone can say anything about Nigeria, how beautiful it is, how good it is, but we want to break it. Doesn't matter. Some people will say it is not Nigeria. No, it is Nigeria because colonial master came and distorted the system that we had before. Àwọn lọ́wọ́ kó wa lẹ́rú. I don't have copyright to this video, but let's just watch a little bit of it.
Called Yugoslavia. Today, however, what used to be Yugoslavia is now 6 fully independent countries, plus one more self-declared independent country, but more on that later. So why exactly did Yugoslavia split up? Well, before we look at why it split up, let's first look at how it came to be. For this, we need to go back to 1918 and the end of World War I. Yugoslavia was created from the Kingdom of Serbia, the Kingdom of Montenegro, and what used to be territories of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. The country was originally called the Kingdom of Serbs, Croats and Slovenes, but later changed its name to the Kingdom of Yugoslavia. This lasted until about 1941, when Yugoslavia was occupied by the Axis powers of Nazi Germany and Fascist Italy during World War II. The Axis powers installed their own puppet governments, which effectively ended the Kingdom of Yugoslavia. In 1945, after the Allied victory in World War II, Yugoslavia was re-established, this time as a socialist state, a federation of 6 republics: Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Serbia, Montenegro and Macedonia. After initially siding with Joseph Stalin and the Soviet Union, Yugoslavia remained neutral throughout the Cold War and even went on to become one of the founding members of the non-aligned movement. Throughout Yugoslavia's existence, there had always been ethnic tensions between the various ethnic groups. This would ultimately lead to the country's collapse, but under the rule of their first president, Josip Broz Tito, these tensions were largely kept under control as he promoted brotherhood and unity between the 6 republics and always tried to suppress nationalism, sometimes by force. The death of Tito in 1980 is often viewed as the beginning of the end of Yugoslavia. During the 1980s, Yugoslavia's economy took a turn for the worse, ethnic tensions began to rise and That beat, I just want you to hear something.
You see, when you listen to the details, the death of Buhari is also an opportunity that is now giving us the leverage to break Nigeria. If anybody think that that man there is Buhari, you are bloody wasting your time. More game now people in gbá pẹ̀lú wa. More game tó ń gbá pẹ̀lú wa. Oh, torí pé ẹ̀rín yàn kan lójoojúmọ́. Ask Buhari to come out on the road. Tell him to come out and address us. Just like you see all the other presidents around the world they do. Tell him to come back to Lagos. Ṣebí Lagos ló ti wá gba ìbò. Let him come back to Lagos and address the people of Lagosians. Because we have non-entical Lagosians, Ogun State, people in Ekiti, Ondo, they will say that is Buhari. Your governors, every one of them know that that man there is not Buhari. Let's go back to that video. But remember, this video said the death of one person changed everything. Àsìkò ti tó. The death of one person changed the story of what. Remember, Yugoslavia was not Yugoslavia. I hope you remember that they were saying that. The same way the Yorubas were on their own, on the colonial master, àwọn jẹgúrú jẹrá olè, before they came with colliding with people on ground. Àwọn tó máa tà lẹ́rú, wọ́n kó wọn lẹ́rú. And ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ sí wọn, ẹ ní kúre gbogbo yín. And kọ́ má sọ̀rọ̀ sí. A ṣe ń fẹ́ bọ ní. We are giving room for people to understand that we are not violent. Awareness can be very, very ruthless. That's what I am doing. You think my own awareness will be like a cup of tea, like we are eating bread and akara? No. My awareness has to be brutal because this is not NTA. This is not BBC. This is Koikimedia. And I want to wake the minds of the people. Mo tán pè ní mind. Mind gangan ni. What if black àwọn tó wà nílé? They cannot think straight. But we will help them to realign again and tell them that that shit hole, that shit nasty country must break away from it. Let's go back. I'm going to mute my mic again so there will not be any interference.
Nationalism began to grow in some of the individual republics. This, coupled with the fall of communism throughout the world, all contributed to what would become the Yugoslav Wars and the breakup of Yugoslavia. The ruling political party in the country was the League of Communists. There were 8 members, the 6 republics, as well as the 2 autonomous provinces of Serbia, Vojvodina and Kosovo. In 1986, Slobodan Milosevic became the leader of the Serbian branch. Milosevic and his supporters were uncomfortable with the autonomous provinces of Serbia, as Belgrade had very little control over the politics in these parts of the country. Supporters of Milosevic, through large protests known as the Rallies of Truth, managed to overthrow the political leaders in Kosovo, Vojvodina and Montenegro, which were replaced by allies of Milosevic. Serbia had effectively created a voting bloc, having 4 of the 8 votes. The other Yugoslav republics, especially Slovenia, openly criticised these actions. In 1989, the autonomy of the province of Kosovo was abolished. Kosovo was about 80% ethnic Albanian, with ethnic Serbs being in the minority. Unsurprisingly, the Albanian majority were extremely unhappy with this motion, and this led to the Kosovo miners' strike, in which more than 1,300 Albanian miners went on a hunger strike. During what would become the last meeting of the League of Communists, there was a heated debate between the Slovenian and the Serbian leaders about the structure of Yugoslavia. Slovenia called for more autonomy for the individual republics, while Serbia wanted more unity and centralisation. The Slovenian delegates left the Congress meeting in protest and were soon followed by the Croatians and Macedonians.
Hi, I'm Dr. Amy Killen. I have my own medical practice, and I've been using Doodly now for a few weeks.
After the League of Communists was dissolved, multi-party elections took place in all 6 of the republics for the first time. The Croatian people voted into power the newly established Croatian Democratic Union Party and their leader, Franjo Tudjman. The new Croatian flag was raised as the country moved towards its declaration of independence, which later followed. Croatia's population was mostly ethnic Croats, but the country also had a large minority of Serbs.
Let us pause that. A lot of people will not understand that the reason why Nigeria cannot work, we are all different. Look, we might look like the same, but we are different. We are different in one way or the other. Does not mean that we cannot, intermarriage, like people will say, oh, Yoruba people marry Igbo, they marry Hausa, they marry Efik. No. We are different. And that difference must be established. A day. Our language is what makes us different. I am still giving you. Look at this video that we are playing now. I didn't prepare for this video. I just picked it up online and we are all watching it together. So if anybody thinks that Nigeria for them is big because they have the support of the colonial master, we will help them make it quicker. They can do the best thing for us now. Call us on the round table, everything beam live, and say, let us break away. And then we can then restructure the borders. If we like the loan that we have collected, let us split it among everybody. It doesn't matter. But if anybody thinks that election we hold again in 2023, let them hear it loud and clear. This particular regime is the last one in Nigeria. We will raise the minds of the people. They will come out, but it is not yet over. You only saw Wigili with NSAS. The next one that is coming, you don't even know how powerful that one might be. Say NSAS, Larry, told me Nigeria. Timo Itombo. David Tomadeni, it will not be NSAS, but it will be the one that will trigger something. In Koko Loma trigger. In Koko Loma trigger. But if they think that they have the military mind, tell them that we have the let me release that audio. If they have military mind, we also have intellectual. We have intellectual people. Let them have the military mind, but we have something here, sitting here every day, ready to explode, ready to activate. Even the colonial master, they know that what is here with our gene is different, and they know that. They've seen it, they've tested it, they've taken samples over how many years ago. They've been working on our gene, and they realize that this gene one day will rise, and they want to suppress it. It is too late. You cannot do so. Let's go back to the video.
Large regions of Croatia had Serbian majorities, especially along the border with Bosnia. For many Croatian Serbs, the newly elected government was something that caused serious concern. Many Serbs remembered the last time that Croatia was an independent country, the independent state of Croatia, during World War II, governed by the ultra-nationalist fascist group Ustashi, allied with Nazi Germany. The extremist group of Croats took part in the Holocaust, committing genocide against ethnic Serbs. So in 1990, many Serbs had all too vivid memories of the atrocities committed to their people just half a century before, and many...
Do you know that genocide is already taking place in Nigeria? Look at what is happening in the southeast of the country. Look at what is happening in the north, Kaduna axis. The Christian being eliminated. Why do you think they're killing them? Why do you think they're killing all the Christians? So that one day there will never be a Christian in that region. Why do you think they're killing the Christians? Because they know that the more Christian that is among them, the more difficult it will be for them. That's why they take out the church, they take out anyone that is practicing Christian. And I now sit here and people will say, why are you fighting for a Yoruba nation? Because that is against the religion of Christianity. That is against with the Islam. This nasty Fulani man, Fulani people, caliphate, do not care about your religion. They care about your territory. And let me just remind you of this video, which you have watched before. But let me just remind you, we're not going to play everything, but it's just to remind ourselves that the same Christianity that you are preaching, one day they want it to end finally in Nigeria. Go to Turkey. If you know the history of Turkey, you will understand what I'm talking about. Hear this woman. This video was in 2015. Let's hear that and bring it back to what happened in Yugoslavia. Genocide was taking place. But one day, the Creator said, enough is enough. Let everybody go on their way. Let everybody defend their territory. That is what is about to happen in Nigeria of today. You can see Nigeria as a big player. We have seen Nigeria as an ant that we are about to destroy.
By Adamu Mohammed. He even writes his name. He doesn't hide himself. This one is too bold and blunt. Ever since President Muhammad Buhari took over the mantle of leadership of this great country, Nigeria, we Hausa Fulani have come under severe media attack from enemy of progress. That means he has been standing on their way. Do you know what that means? God has started working among them. He agreed before he get there, but God puts confusion in their midst. But that confusion is not yet okay. We need more. Because it is God that touched him to delay. If not so, you know, our budget. You see how the man delay this, delay that, because the assignment given to him, what Nigeria is expecting is different to the assignment on his table. Some people say the man is slow. The man, no. What he's facing is different to what we are talking. Are you telling me he doesn't have power to control fuel? He has power. But with who? At the time, Bob scatter everywhere. Kill all the manager and the director and the company. I will see who employ you. Whether or not dead body will come employ you from the grave. At the time, Bob scatter everywhere. Kill all the manager and the director and the company. I will see who employ you. Whether or not dead body will come employ you from the grave. But let me make something clear to you. Stupid fellow anti-us. Whether you love us or hate us, it doesn't change anything. We are who we are. And we will continue to remain like that. We hate you even more. And we can never love you because you are all evidence. And you know, the people they call evidence, anybody that does not follow is an evidence to them. I pity those of you who keep deluding yourself that we can love and trust you. Simply because you work against your people to our own advantage. Imagine that statement. He said he pity those people that they are giving their information, helping them, and supporting them to destroy this nation. He said no matter how you support them, we still hate you. He's talking about Tinubu. No, there's no way a Yoruba man will be a faithful Muslim. You are still an evidence to them.
Did you hear that? No matter how faithful a Yoruba person can be to them, you are still infidel. No matter how Christian can present themselves to the Fulani, they still want to kill you. No matter how a Muslim person pray every day behind a Fulani man, you are still infidel to them. They don't care about you. They look at you as a shithole. They look at you as people that are wasting their time because they should have taken that territory long time ago. They look at it as a mission that must be completed. And then somebody say, they are sitting down, taking our name somewhere. Let them take it anyway. It is too late. This time around, the energy is about to shift. And it's going like that until we stabilize it and the Yoruba nation kicks in. I'm going to pause that bit. Let's go back again to the one that we were watching underneath. Once again, a very good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Any worried about the newly elected government in Croatia? In a Serb-majority town of Knin, the local Serbs started a rebellion, blocking off key roads throughout Croatia. Croatian Special Forces helicopters were sent to resolve the rebellion by force. However, while en route, Yugoslav army fighter jets flew alongside them and ordered them to turn back or be shot down. They returned to base. This was when the gravity of the situation became apparent. This wasn't just some local Serbian rebellion, they were being assisted by the Yugoslav National Army. In the following weeks and months, the army also provided the rebels with weapons. Many more of the Serb-dominated areas in Croatia started rebellions, taking control of the Serb-majority towns, seeking to join Serbia. 3 separate rebel groups proclaimed themselves independent from Croatia. These 3 groups would later join together and seek unification with Serbia. On the 25th of June 1991, Slovenia and Croatia both officially declared their independence. Of course, by this point, the Yugoslav wars had already begun, but they were thus far mostly confined to Croatia between the Croats and the Serbs. However, with Slovenia declaring their independence, this brought them into the war as well. The Yugoslav army travelled to Slovenia with a goal of started rebellions, taking control of the Serb majority towns, seeking to join Serbia. 3 separate rebel groups proclaimed themselves independent from Croatia. These 3 groups would later join together and seek unification with Serbia. On the 25th of June 1991, Slovenia...
So when some of you are saying that, how are we going to become independent? How? How is it all going to happen? Part of it now is what we are discussing. Láre òun là ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ yìí, what they call awareness campaign. Awareness is the key. You don't know the power of the awareness. You don't have a clue of the power of the awareness. I'm just going to allow 1 or 2 more calls and then we go back into it. Please, when we are not asking for call, please do not call. But you can be called. About mute the background here, please. Hello. Hello, sir. No. Ẹgbọ́n sókè. Mo rò pé mo tún gbọ́ kọ̀kọ́ tó ń dún ní background ni. Ẹgbọ́n sókè àfi gbọ́ yín.
Okay. Ẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀ káàsán sálàbí àlàwà.
Adúpẹ́ fọlọ́run.
Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́.
Yes, sir.
Nǹkan tí mo ti ẹ̀fẹ́ bèèrè lọ ni pé lánàá mo ń ka kinní kan nínú kinní pé wọ́n interview Mr. Professor Akindele or something like that. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi?
À ń gbọ́ yín.
Pé wọ́n interview ẹ̀ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ kan pé Yoruba World Congress wọ́n ti lọ dá mi ilẹ̀ tó ń pè ní ìyànà Odùduwà. So ọkùnrin yẹn wá narrate pé bàbá ọkùnrin kan tó wà tó jẹ́ pé èmi kàn rò pé professor yẹn ó ti fún ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn ní àyè too much tó ń jẹ́ kí ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ kó máa gún lẹ́sìn for so many years.
Okay, ṣé ẹ ń follow program tá à ń ṣe ṣáàbẹ́kọ̀ pè mí fún private call because ṣé ẹ ń follow program tá à ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí.
Irọ́ mi ò follow mi ò ní
ṣe. Okay, all right.
Ṣé orí Facebook ló wà?
Ó wà lórí Facebook àtòrí YouTube because ìtàn sọ yàtọ̀ sí tẹ̀yìn sọ nísìnyí sir. All right, sir.
Okay, ṣé ẹ wà lórí program?
A wà lórí program sí. All right.
Okay, màá lọ sí YouTube lọ gẹ̀ẹ́tì ẹ̀jẹ̀.
Nǹkan mi là ń sọ nǹkan nínú ni bàbá yẹn sọ so kàn má da definition nǹkan tí mò ń sọ nísìnyí. Look at that. 1991 ọmọ tó bá bí ní 1991 nílùú yẹn nísìn ó ti gbòmìnira nìyẹn. Nǹkan pè ní freedom òun làwọn ń ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Àwa kan ra máa gbé wàhálà yẹn sórí ádà bí bàtẹ́ pé kí ni problem ẹ̀ gan kí ló fẹ́ jẹ níbẹ̀ nítorí pé àwọn ọjọ́ iwájú for the next generation ṣe fẹ́ kọ́ máa bímọ sílẹ̀ Yorùbá tí wọ́n ní lè gbé ọmọ yẹn jáde nítorí pé kò sí iná tó wà lábẹ́ ẹ̀ lókè yìí kò sí iná lọ́spítù torí pé kò sómi kò sí ẹ mọ̀ ṣé ẹ̀ tí di hospital tó bá ń bímọ ni tẹ bá dé hospital tó bá ń bímọ lọ́spítù gidi kò ń ṣe jagbajantis hospital Nàìjíríà yẹn ẹ rí i pé wọ́n need a lot of equipment nínú hospital yẹn àwọn tó jẹ́ nurse tó jẹ́ doctor wàá lè testify sí nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ìjọ ọ̀la máa ṣe gbó yẹn dà. Let us end it now so that we can save lives as well. Let's take 1 or 2 more calls and then I'll go back into the broadcast. Hello, caller.
Hello, Mr. Koiku.
Ekasun.
Yeah. Mo sẹ́yìn nǹkan sí láàárọ̀ yìí. Yàtọ̀ sí yẹn, mo fẹ́ béèrè kankan ni. À ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Biafra. Mo rí pé ẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ náà nípa Biafra. Ṣé mo nípa wa Yorùbá a lè dá ìjà ìjà? A fẹ́ play along pẹ̀lú àwọn Igbo. Ǹjẹ́ àwọn pípé yìí lè trust wa? Ǹjẹ́ àwa gan-an a lè trust àwọn pípé yìí? Nítorí pé tá a bá fẹ́ kíkí ní ìṣe lóòótọ́, àjọ máa jàjà yẹn ni. Nítorí pé àwọn rẹ́dí.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sáré bí spirit mi ṣe sọ ẹ jẹ́ ìsàn kan fún àwọn èèyàn. Ṣé rí tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé àwa àtàwọn Biafra tíjà bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn máa já tiwọn lọ́hùn ni àwọn máa já tiwa nísàlẹ̀. So gbogbo pé àwọn èèyàn wà wọ́rí pé àtàbá ti ń dárúkọ Biafra no in terms of ni pé táwa ṣẹ́rí let me say something àsìkò yẹn ó súnmọ́ bọ̀ ni ṣẹ́rí tí kìnìún bá laná gbàs Niger Delta máa dìde gbogbo tribe kọ̀ọ̀kan ló máa dìde ló máa defend the territory wọn bí Nàìjíríà ṣe máa wálẹ̀ nìyẹn o fact lèmi sọ fún yín yẹn ṣẹ́rí gbogbo pé kájà kí ló máa ṣe pẹ̀lú àwọn àti Biafra no Biafra máa ẹ rò pé kò sí military Fúlàní nísàlẹ̀ ní south west ni ṣé sáwà la máa lọ sí ilẹ̀ Ìgbò lọ bá wọn jà no wọ́n máa já tí wọ́n lọ́hùn àwọn ṣe bí òun documentary tá à ń sọ nísìnyí olúkálùkù máa defend territory ni lásìkò yẹn bá ti tó ìyàn mélòó ni military Nàìjíríà kódà kan ní international support ajá plane wọn wálẹ̀ ni àsìkò yẹn ò tí ì tó ni.
mo lè fi láìpẹ́ tẹ̀lé bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ̀ tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ màá dé Nàìjíríà yìí.
àní one way ticket ní sẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ láti sọ fún yàn one way ticket ní ìyẹn mo ṣe sọ pé gbogbo wa ṣe rí tíjà yẹn bá ṣẹlẹ̀ tó bá délẹ̀ tán ìgbà yẹn la máa lọ máa sọ pé poll and petition tá tẹ̀ ń ṣe nígbà yẹn ẹ lọ kó jáde sì bá sọ fún wọn nígbà yẹn ìgbà yẹn ni gbogbo kíní yẹn máa jọra wọn ló máa jọra wọn ìgbà yẹn làwọn intellectual ẹ máa gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo sọ that is why I use that ìyẹn mo ṣe sọ pé intellectual ìgbà yẹn làwọn máa wá dìde lọ́ máa sọ pé no a ti ń sọ pé Nàìjíríà láti pín báyìí dẹ̀ ló ṣe máa wá pín nísìn after tíjà bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ but tó bá sọ pé kò ní síjà táwọn Fúlàní bá kógun wá bá wọn kó kí la máa ṣe.
ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣe rí mo sọ̀rọ̀ kan lẹ́yìn ọ̀dọ̀ director show lánàá mo ní ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn bàbá ẹ má ẹ̀ka dárúkọ àwọn bàbá mọ́ bàbá ò ní nǹkan kan tó fẹ́ ṣe fún wa ibi tó dé yìí wọn lè máa pẹ̀tù sí wa nú mọ́ because àwọn kọ́là fìdí wọn ìjọba ló fìdí wọn sọ́lé gbọ́dọ̀ sáwà lẹ́nu sọ́lé ìdísì sí wa ẹ̀yẹ́ káwa ṣe nǹkan tá a bá máa ṣe ká má sọ fún wọn mọ́ nígbà tó bá yá fúnra wọn náà máa come out nítorí pé àwọn ọba tẹ́ ẹ rí yẹn wọ́n ti kẹ̀yìn síra wọn àwọn politics wọ́n ti kẹ̀yìn wọn síra wọn wọn ò ní bára wọn ṣe láyé wọn ò ní bára wọn ṣe o ẹ má sọ pé ẹ ń pe Ọọ̀ni Ifẹ̀ kíní kan ọba Ìjẹ̀bú kan ẹ má pe anybody mọ́ ibi tí kíní yìí lọ àti focus o ẹ má jẹ́ ká divide ra wa then èyí tí wọ́n sọ pé Yorùbá World Congress àwọn kíní kan kíní kan.
kólúkálukú máa lọ ṣe tiẹ̀ àwa náà ṣe ebi kan làwa náà ṣe lọ yìí.
ẹ jẹ́ ká lo inú kan. so
ẹ ṣe gan ni bàbá wa.
mo ṣe ń bèrè question yẹn pé ṣá a lè trust our people yìí láì pé ká jẹ ṣe kíní àlejò ṣe.
kálukú máa ṣe tiẹ̀ ní àmín ẹ ṣe gan ni. torí àsìkò let's go straight gbé ohùn sókè Saheed.
God bless Yoruba nation. Oòduà ọwọ́ ti là. Bọ̀dá mi ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo ní àbá kan tí mo fẹ́ mú wá àbá ní o àbá. Ṣé ti rí ṣú oyin ó yàtọ̀ sí gbogbo ṣú tó kù tèmi máa ń wo èmi ní mi lè sọ ẹlòmíì o. Ṣé rí mo fẹ́ kó yẹ pé àwa mẹ́ta kan la máa pè sórí ṣú yìí. Ṣé o fẹ́ fara ẹ lẹ̀ láti jagun? One. Ṣé o fẹ́ fi owó sponsor àwọn tó fẹ́ jagun? Ó di méjì. Ẹnì kẹta, ṣé tí wọ́n bá sọ pé ó yá lénìí tó bá rú ẹ lágbára ṣé wàá lọ? Ó di mẹ́ta. Àwọn mẹ́ta yẹn ló yẹ kó máa pè sí ṣó yìí níbi tí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí dé yìí. Bọ̀dá mi ṣe ti rí ọ̀rọ̀ olóńgbò kan tọ̀ níbì kan ẹyẹlé ló kọ̀ sí ẹ̀ tó fi tọ̀. Ọmọ ìtẹ̀ fẹ́ máa gbọmọ lórí ṣó yìí ṣé ti rí ọ̀rọ̀ ọwọ́ ẹni tá gbójú okùn lébọ̀dá mi wọn ò jọ ẹni àgbà o ṣé ọwọ́ tí a expect wípé wọ́n máa bribe lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation ọwọ́ ni wọ́n bribe tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ń gba bribe yẹn so ọjọ́ wo ni a fẹ́ continue dà bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ he said and I quote ó ní tí àsìkò bá tó ẹ̀yin lè máa jà fún ara yín bọ̀dá mi mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé láti Kútọ́nù ni ẹ̀yin náà mọ̀ náà mo sọ fún yín náà mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé ni ṣé èmi ni mo ṣe ọṣọ́mọ̀ Ìjẹ̀bú nìkan ló ní Yorùbá nation ni ṣé bí nítorí Yorùbá nation yìí náà ni àwa títí nílẹ̀ yà tún gbé àwọn di Kútọ́nù so sẹ́rí àsìkò yẹn ti tó ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún àwọn kan wà èmi ò mi lè sọ ẹlòmíì àwa kan wà tá a ti kóra wa jọ sọ pé tàbá rẹ̀wọ̀n èèyàn tó máa sponsor wa lẹ́nìí ẹ máa rí fíìmù tó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ máa rí fíìmù tó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí àgbẹ̀dọ̀ máa dúró náà bàbá òṣì kan ọjọ́ náà bàbá òṣì kan tó ti gbowó tó máa sọ fún wa pé ká ṣe sùúrù gbẹjọ́ wo ká ṣe sùúrù ẹ jẹ́ kí n fún yín ní reason tó bàbá yẹn ṣe ní ká ṣe sùúrù reason ni wípé owó tí wọ́n gbà yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ lọ wọ́n fẹ́ farabalẹ̀ náwó yẹn kọ́ọ̀ tó kú kọ́ọ̀ náwó owó yẹn kọ́ọ̀ tó kú wọ́n mọ̀ pé tó bá ti dogun tá ti dàrú àwọn owó tó wọ́n gbà wọn ò ní rí lọ nítorí ẹ̀ ló ṣe ń pìlì ìfún wa pé ká ṣe sùúrù di ọjọ́ wo. I rest my case, but I mean.
Once again, a very good afternoon to those that have joined us. It's exactly 1:30. The show is today, the 5th of November, 2020. I'd like to welcome my brother, a big uncle, advocate of humanity, Prince Eze Eyinacho. Until everybody stays on their lane, we're not going anywhere. We must stay on our lane. And like the woman, the preacher, let's come back to that scene. These 25th of June, 1991, Republic of Slovenia, Republic of Croatia. That is how it's going to happen. A Yoruba nation, a Biafra nation, and even Arewa nation, and the rest of those that want to stand on their own as well. Why not? Hello, Baba.
Hello, Mr. Koiki. Jerry, mo fẹ́ máa draw attention everybody for wa lórí ìlà sọ̀rọ̀ kan. Ní alẹ́ Tuesday, ìgbà tí wọ́n ṣe gbọ́ mi.
À ń gbọ́.
Alẹ́ Tuesday, ìgbà tí wọ́n ṣe Lekki massacre yẹn. Ẹ̀yin lẹ́yìn gbé kíní yẹn láì. Àyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pé, ẹjọ́ o, ká lọ ṣe tuntun kan o, ní. Ẹjọ́ o, àwọn bàbá kan wà o, ká lọ bá wọn o, ká lọ kíní kan o, ká lọ gbẹ́dá kodo, bàbá lọ ń pariwo ká ṣe tuntun, ká bàbá nìkan. Ṣé lọ́jọ́ tèmi yìí, àwọn pípò yẹn ṣé wọ́n ṣì ń pè bí àwọn bàbá kan wà bí kan, ká lọ ṣe tuntun kan. Ìgbà tó bá wà.
Làsáré ara ta wá nígbà yẹn, àtúntò relax. Àtúndókọ́ pa more people, àtúntò gbéra. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Lekki massacre. Everybody was calling that day. Everybody was bitter. Now, that bitterness is gone.
Ká ṣe tuntun, àwọn bàbá yẹn ká lọ bá wọn, àwọn kíníkan ká lọ bá wọn. Nísìnyí, wọ́n ti gbogbo wọn tuntun sá lọ because Yorùbá, nígbà wọn pípìn yẹn, ẹni àmọ̀rí ìbá kù ni wọ́n. Àwọn sábà tún jáde sí àbí Fúlàní tó tún dáàbò wá, àwọn fìyà tún yọjú. So, gbogbo àwọn tó wá síbí, gbogbo wọn ló ń gbọ́ mi, bí ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, gbogbo èèyàn kọ́ ló yẹ kẹ́ máa fún ní àyè àti sọ̀rọ̀. And like the last caller said, ẹni tó bá ti pè wọlé, kọ̀ọ̀kan mẹ́ta ni ẹ̀ ń pè ní kí n máa pè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. So ready àti bá wa dá sí kinní táwọn fà yìí physically no okay so ready àwọn èèyàn wà nílẹ̀ lọ́lẹ́dà àti já kinní fún wa wọ́n ní the support wa because ọmọ lọ àwọn bàbá tá a sọ pé kọ́ ṣe kọ́ fún wa yìí abúlé lọ́wọ́
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
àdìbò bí Nàìjíríà ṣe rí wọn ò lówó lọ́wọ́ wọ́n ti ra ká jẹun ní wọn ọ̀dẹ̀ tó lè lọ mú wọn máa fi ṣètò fún wa wọ́n wà mẹ́ta máa ṣiṣẹ́ fún wa correct okay ṣe already àti financing no ṣé o ní nǹkan tó máa mú jáde fún wa láti lè ká fi jà no ó dàbọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ fún ẹ because nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe yìí kò ń ṣètò gbọ̀rọ̀ mi rò àwọn kan ti fẹ́ sọ di eré orí ìtàgé kálẹ̀ rẹ̀ pé eré ìtàgé lè ṣe ẹ̀jẹ̀ ká mọ̀ àti wọ́n ṣàǹsì Nàìjíríà náà àti gbọ́dọ̀ wọ́n ṣàǹsì ẹ̀yìn náà ẹ ti gbé kíní jáde fún wa a ti rí àwa kan àkọ́kọ́ la fi ń bá yín lọ àti gbà á dáadáa bẹ̀rẹ̀ tẹ́ báyìí ká tún wọ́n ṣàǹsì ẹ̀yìn náà àti wọ́n ṣàǹsì Nàìjíríà o ẹ̀ka ìjọ tó rọ lọ́wọ́ kọ́ bá tó wọ́n ṣàǹsì yín o so gbogbo ọba kan gbogbo yẹn aláyè gbogbo yẹn àgbẹ̀ káwọn ọmọ yẹn wọ́n wúlò wọ́n useless bàbá kan aláyè àwọn yẹn wọ́n useless so àdé gbogbo ẹjọ́ àwọn yẹn mọ́ ẹjẹ́ ká fèsì bí tá a lọ ọlọ́dẹ ti gbọ́ wa ṣe é sìn because mo mọ̀ èmi kan mo mọ̀ ní Nàìjíríà àwọn tó ń ṣe ọlọ́pàá wa ń ta kò fọlọ́pàá ń ta kí ní kọ̀ọ̀kan ọlọ́pàá wa ṣe é sìn tábà máa yọ́lẹ̀ ká tètè yọ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n táwọn afẹ́sẹ́ akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ká tètè fẹ́sẹ́ akẹ́kọ̀ọ́
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
kọ́ má tiẹ̀ rí tiwa
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
kọ́ má rí tiwa rò wọ́
ẹjọ́ ti pọ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ni
àtìlé wọn máa tún dogun nísìnyí tí wọ́n sí gbòòrò ká tètè ayọ̀kọ́ta níṣẹ́ o kọ́ má tiẹ̀ rí tiwa rò kọ́ má rí tiwa rò so ọ̀rọ̀ tó délẹ̀ yìí sì yàn ọ̀yàn wà nílẹ̀ o wọ́n máa ṣe kíní fún wa o lọ́wọ́ sákòókò kò mọ́ jáde ní o àṣùnà kì í gbọ̀fẹ́ o ẹ̀ka ìbálòdá GoFundMe kan kíní kan ìyẹn kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà lẹ́yìn ó wà emergency ni ó dẹ̀ níbi urgent attention.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni urgent attention serious one serious one.
GoFundMe kíní kan nǹkan kan yẹn rubbish talk ni ẹ̀ sọ GoFundMe tó bá kọ́ ọ́ tó ń kọ́ táwọn máa ná GoFundMe táwọn máa ná orí yóò pè ní ẹrú orí ni ẹni GoFundMe wọ́n dẹ̀ máa lọ́ bá kọ́ wá tó tálọ́ fẹ́ náwó yẹn tálọ́ fẹ́ nà á ní ẹ̀ma kó oníṣẹ́ wọlé fáì
Báwo kò ní ṣe wà ní tọ́jú bàbá wa tó kọ́ tọ́lọ́ máa ro níṣẹ́. Òkúrò máa mọ̀ ní tó máa lo níṣẹ́ ni. Tàtẹ̀ ìṣùwà yìí kájọ kọ́kọ́ protect ara wa náà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
A protect ara wa yẹn kọ́kọ́ ní mẹ́ǹtì. Let's protect ourselves pẹ̀lú kọ́ta ní.
Nǹkan dẹ̀ wà níbi tó wà.
Pẹ̀lú kọ́ta ní. Kọ́ka protect ara wa sọ
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
àwọn yẹn tó máa ṣiṣẹ́ fún wa kọ́ wà. Bẹ̀rù kò sówó. Yẹ wọ́n náà ti ní. Mo ti notice kìíní yẹn. Wọ́n sọ pé àwọn bá yẹn ẹnu ọkọ̀. Ẹ̀yin náà dẹ̀ ṣe gbogbo kìíní yìí. Mo ti rí kódà ẹ̀pá àárín yín gan ògúnrégé. Kò dẹ̀ dá. Because ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́nì kan bá sọ, yẹ́yẹ́ kíkejì sọ ni, kíkẹta sọ ni. Kò dá. Gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ tó kóra yín bọ̀. Àkọ́kọ́ àwọn bá yẹn àárín ògúnrégé. Ẹ̀yin náà dẹ̀ ṣe kìíní yìí. Àárín yín gan ògúnrégé. Àwọn gbogbo ẹ̀. Ẹ kóra yín bọ̀. Ẹ fi mọ̀ ṣọ̀kan. Same information ká máa gbọ́ lẹ́nu yín. Àwọn kan wà. Irú bàbá tó pè yẹn. Àwọn míì wà. Support nìkan máa nídìí. Moral support. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ti gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ wa division kò dá. Ẹ jẹ́ kóra wa pọ̀. Ajá kí n lájà yìí. So emergency láwa emergency adẹ̀dẹ̀ lọ get attention. Wọ́n tó bá ti pè wọlé, mo mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wù mí o. Tó bá ti pè wọlé, physically tó lè ṣe. Financially gbọ́dọ̀ wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Bá bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí ṣe financially. Bọ́ sínú ilé kò mú kan jáde. Bọ́tà fẹ́ gbọ́ nìyẹn. Ẹ
jẹ́ kí bàbá mi lọ. Bàbá mi ó yẹ gbóhùn sókè màmá wa. The time is exactly 1:30. Koikimedia.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o. Ẹ jọ mi I will take your time. Ọlọ́run á fún wa ṣe. Ṣé rí àbúrò tó gbé láti Nàìjíríà yìí lè sọ nínú rẹ̀? Ẹ jọ mo fi orúkọ Ọlọ́run bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yìí ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá ni. Ó dẹ̀ láwọn ní ìdí ìrànlọ́wọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kò dẹ̀ kí í ṣàkọ́kọ́ tó máa pè lélẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ó dẹ̀ máa ń tẹnu ọkọ̀ yẹn ẹ jọ. Ẹ bá wa pè. Bóyá lẹ́yìn ètò kẹ́ ẹ ṣe mítìn pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Kẹ́jẹ́ ká mọ ibi tá à ń lọ. Mi ì fẹ́ sọ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ṣé bá dẹ̀ bá ní sọ̀rọ̀ privately á máa sọ.
All right. I should run. Let me, before we take more calls, let me say something. I received the end calls from Nigeria a lot. I received the end call. Taba peni end. Itorinle gidi gongon. I'm not talking about the surface one. The end call. The Yoruba people are ready. And I hope we're going to understand Kotimoso. I received the end call in Nigeria. They are ready. But I'm sure you know why we cannot move forward. And that's why I said, maybe I should just continue with that awareness. You think we cannot stop Nigeria? Hello, caller.
Hello, coach.
Ma'am.
Mo fẹ́ ká dá ẹgbẹ́ kan sílẹ̀. Òun pè ní Verge. One nation, one language. Mo ti ṣetán èdè kan orílẹ̀-èdè. Nǹkan tá a máa dá sílẹ̀ sí ẹni tó bá ti pè wọlé tó fẹ́ join Verge, one nation, one language. Ká dá sílẹ̀ kí everybody dẹ̀ join. Ẹni tó bá lówó, ẹni tó bá tó, anything. Èmi ti ready, mo dé anything tó bá máa kọ́ sí mo ti ṣetán. Ká wá ara wa ká kó ara jọ. Kò sẹ́ni kankan bí kankan. Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ kọ́ tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ ni. Ṣé máa pè é níta?
Let's go to Israel, where the next caller is coming from. Hello, caller.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ ni pé gbé ọ̀rọ̀ tí lọ́kùnrin kan ẹsẹ̀ tó sàn lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn á wù mí kan organize èmi sì bu adedly má provide ẹni tó bá máa ṣe nǹkan ìbò fún anybody orí afẹ́fẹ́ mo ti ń sọ yìí má provide ẹni tó bá máa tó bá pé ní 1,000 ẹni tá fún wọn ní nǹkan tá test ẹ̀ tá mọ̀ pé ní ìṣe gbogbo yá fake ni ẹ get màá dẹ̀ fẹ́ kẹ́ ṣe kíní kan fún mi nísìn ẹ bá ti parí ètò ẹ get in touch pẹ̀lú bàbá Èkìtì èmi pẹ̀lú wọn ti sọ̀rọ̀ ṣe gbọ́ sà tó bá jẹ́ nǹkan ìbọn nǹkan àdáni ó dá mi lójú ó dàbí ibi tọ́rọ̀ dé dúró yìí kì í ṣe pé ká máa ti sí ara mọ́ àìníjà tí máa ti kiri mọ́ èèyàn kan ní láti rẹ́ńdà ara ẹ̀ àti nǹkan àdáwọ̀ àti nǹkan ìbọn ẹni mo ti sọ fún bàbá Èkìtì mo ti fún wọn ní bọ́n ṣe máa gẹ́ẹ̀tì wọ́n á ṣiṣẹ́ ìbáṣe 1,000 lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ní nìbàdàn ní ìwọ̀n ilé táwọn mọ̀ láńdẹ̀ kọ̀ǹfàmù ẹ̀ pé kì í ṣe pé bóyá arúgbó jẹ ni bọ́n nǹkan tí mi ò wá lè sọ ni pé sínsì ó ti jẹ́ èèyàn tó pọ̀ ó lè demand ìyẹn ni mi ò wá lè sọ ẹ ṣáà mọ̀ pé dandan ni wọ́n á ra gba wọn ra ìyẹn ní tó bá fi yẹn mo ti sọ fún wọn nǹkan tó bá ti tẹ́ wọn lọ́rùn wọ́n bá ṣe mọ̀ pé wọ́n ṣe lè ṣe ni òun fi ní pé kẹ́ pé bàbá Èkìtì.
Àsọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn ètò gotta let you go 13:35 because of the time constraint and I still have a few more things to push out. I'm not going to be sitting here, just because we want to be just big Baba so. This is a platform that wants to activate. I speak to those at the bottom end. If we are ready to go today, I can assure you the guys are ready. If we are ready to go tonight, our boys are to last long. But light and light, some of the lie no more so. A minimum month one is Sally. You're talking about Nigerian army. If we want to activate tonight, we are ready. But it needs the intellectuals. I can assure anyone watching, tell the Fulani man, tell the imposter in Aso Rock that the Yorubas are ready to activate. I'm not taking calls for the time being, please. Let's take you back to that conversation from here. Year more from the Yugoslavia.
Slovenia and Croatia both officially declared their independence. Of course, by this point, the Yugoslav wars had already begun, but they were thus far mostly confined to Croatia between the Croats and the Serbs. However, with Slovenia declaring their independence, this brought them into the war as well. The Yugoslav army travelled to Slovenia with a goal of asking them to politely reconsider their independence. 2 days after their declaration of independence began what became known as the 10-day war between Slovenia and the Yugoslav army. Relative to the other wars within Yugoslavia, there were very few casualties. After these 10 days of war, under the sponsorship of the European Community, an agreement was signed between Slovenia, Croatia and Yugoslavia. The document sought to open up negotiations between the parties to resolve things peacefully.
Did you hear that? 10 days of war. We can go to war and stop this whole Nigeria in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. But we will bring Nigeria down in 2 weeks. International community on the and the team are fully ready. But I'm sure you know why we are having a bit of delay. I don't want to be saying that. Yugoslavia 10 days ló fi jagun yẹn ọjọ́ mẹ́wàá from today the Thursday tó bá máa fi di next week Thursday á pé 7 days tó bá máa tún fi di next week Thursday á pé 14 days á end in Nigeria gbogbo ẹjọ́ tá à ń rò bí ẹjọ́ gọ́tà yá stop àmọ́ bí ta ti máa tú wèrè yẹn sílẹ̀ wèrè yẹn àmọ́ bí ta ti máa ignite ẹ̀yẹn fi yẹn sílẹ̀ mo ní láti sàn lórí afẹ́fẹ́. But àwọn tó wà nílé tí mò ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ nísàlẹ̀, they are ready. But we are holding them for a few more days, weeks, months. And this is not about Professor Banji Akite. Kí ni kọ́ mi pẹ̀lú ogun táwọn sọ yẹn? Èmi sọ pé ìtawà fẹ́ trigger lèmi sọ fún yín. 10 days àdá gbogbo ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ṣé EndSARS ló mì wọ́n gbìgbìgbìgbìgbì ṣé EndSARS ló mì wọ́n that the government is panicking lọ́lọ́ Kwame jáde ẹ mọ̀ pé EndSARS were not prepared for anything EndSARS àwa prepare sílẹ̀ but it is not yet enough kò tí ì débẹ̀ dáadáa but tá bá ní ká lọ lálẹ́ à sì dá wàhálà yẹn sílẹ̀ ìyẹn mo ṣe ń sọ fún gbogbo yín ẹ lọ pa àwọn ọmọ yín nílé kó máa gbáradì ẹ lọ máa ra dry fruit sílé torí pé tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ lè má ráyè dé market débi pé ó máa náà ó fẹ́ lọ rẹran ó fẹ́ lọ rà rẹ̀ sí máa tọ́jú nǹkan pamọ́ sílé pé kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn ẹ fìyẹn sílẹ̀ pé kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn ẹ fìyẹn sílẹ̀ ẹ máa sọ pé kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ tutọ́ yẹn dànù ẹ jẹ́ padà sọ́dọ̀ màmá tí à ń gbọ́ fídíò tiwọn náà so I'm just mixing the video.
Because you are Yoruba.
Now, because you are Yoruba, I'm going to pause this now. I'm going to pause this. And I want to bring a video. T. Babawa Tibetan. I'm sure some of you have seen that video. I just want to bring that video in. So, T. àwọn Yoruba kan bá rò pé ẹ jẹ́ ká fún Fúlàní support. Bí a wá fẹ́ràn wa, bí a wá ṣe tiwa, they are wasting their time because the Fulani does not care. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ fídíò yìí.
Tinubu is mentally derailed. Somebody who has been taking cocaine, who has been living on drug. Bóyá ó ṣe mú tán, bóyá ó ṣe mú gbó tán nígbà tó ń interview ẹ̀, ó mọ̀. Ó dẹ̀ ń gbọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀ káàkiri bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé wọ́n á jẹ́ bí bàbá ẹ̀. Ń bèrè lọ́wọ́ ní lagaban, sugarban, ṣé orúkọ gidi ni wọ́n yẹn?
He said it that, said the jagaban.
Gidi ni wọ́n yẹn, wọ́n ti kó dán labagan. Ta ló jẹ́rú ẹ̀ lé ẹ̀? Kó lọ máa àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ méjì wá kárí wọn náà ṣé mo máa ń fámìlì mi àwọn tó ń dì mọ́ lára tó láwọn ẹbí wọn yìí ṣé mo tẹ̀yàn bá ti ní lárí tó máa ń lé èèyàn tá a lè yan wèrè tó wà lábẹ́ bíríjì Òṣòdì ṣé ó lè jẹ làbàgán àbí kí ló pé jọ́sùn àbí lábógi nù.
Jagaban of Bogusa.
mi ò mọ̀ ń pa Jagaban mi ò mọ̀ ń pa
Aṣíwájú of Lagos.
gbogbo ẹ̀ lè dá Aṣíwájú of Lagos kì í ṣe ọmọ Èkó náà ọmọ Àràgbèjì ni tó bá fẹ́ máa Aṣíwájú ajé Àràgbèjì. What are you talking? Ẹkùn body long kọ jaculon ni. Kí n máa mọ̀ra yín ni ṣé bá wọn àwọn tẹ̀jọ́ lọ school.
Because the direct call from Nigeria, that's why I'm giving it priority. Go ahead, because I shouldn't be interfering with the video when I'm live. Hello, sir. Ọjọ́ kan pẹ̀lú. Àwa lórí program ṣe wà wẹ́ẹ̀dà. Okay. Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè sàn.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ ní Sayo, mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kí òtútù wà níṣọ yẹn because àwa náà ní gbogbo àkókò rally yẹn àjáde mo preach àwọn flag no more Nigeria. People dey say máa sẹ́ndì inú àwọn flag yẹn sórí WhatsApp ẹ máa rí lórí WhatsApp tí bá ti ṣe tán nísìn no more Nigeria tí kò yí kí mo fẹ́ jẹ́ pé kí support yẹn kó wá láti ọ̀dọ̀ yín mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kí group yẹn ká organize ẹ̀ ní sáìdì Ògùn state ń bí ṣé ní gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n ń bẹ̀ pé ẹnì kan máa kú fún ẹnì kan ní láti jẹ́
bó ṣe máa ṣẹlẹ̀ bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn ó ṣe máa ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan nìyẹn.
torí pé tí wọ́n bá bí àwọn kan bá lọ fi wá gba owó tí wọ́n fi wá gba owó wọ́n fi ayé ọmọ wọn àti ọjọ́ iwájú wọn wọ́n fi ń gba owó ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
so àwa ò ní ìdí owó kì í ṣe owó náà ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. what we are saying what we are talking about is that we want Yoruba to go. Let everybody go. Why is it that these people are afraid not to allow Yoruba to go?
For what reason? For what reason? Why?
No, we are not under Niger area that was called Nigeria. Niger area. So what they were planning, because one thing I did say, láti enslave Yoruba, láti enslave Igbo, and when you want to see Yoruba, tí wọ́n wà connected pẹ̀lú wọn, mo máa ń gbà nínú àjọ àgẹ́gẹ́ bí ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run, ọmọ wọn náà máa padà sí. Torí pé wọ́n fẹ́ gbìyànjú láti jẹ́ kí àwọn Yorùbá ká àwa tó jẹ́ ẹgbẹ́
ọmọ aládé àwa wà lábẹ́ nǹkan tó ń kọ́ bà wá.
wọ́n wá sáwọn sọ wá di ẹrú torí pé wọ́n ti jọ ń jẹun lórí tábìlì ìránṣẹ́ ọlọ́run ní o bí o ṣe bá sọ. In 1999 when Obasanjo invited me kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sílẹ̀ when Obasanjo invited me at May 14 and May 28 at Abeokuta, I told him this, then sir, God said to me, we should do this. But Obasanjo ignored my voice, which is brother that invited me that Obasanjo want to see me. So Obasanjo said, Baba Alaje, Baba Alaje's brother. My name is Koji, Apostle Abiodun, Alatushe. They know me very well. Obasanjo know me very well. I told him that God said, he said the way he know, yeah. You know there's someone to want it to me. What the people cheat to one. We want Yoruba to go. Enough is enough. Most certainly offering last month, if you come in the area of our city, what they didn't go, see our Fulani, you want to put our see. If they do not change our nobody knows that these people are there. No, but the woman who go, if they do not share our policy, more than you pay. Láti rí àwọn kan Sunday Igboho àti àwọn Gani Adams. Ìtẹ̀ ní àwọn pípù ìlú wọn lọ fi ara pa ọmọ sí. Ẹjẹ́ mọ̀ pé gbogbo ìlú gbogbo ilé àìsàn mọ́ ọkọ̀ wọn mọ́ ìjẹ́mọ́dọ́gbọ́ wọ́n ti pa gbogbo nǹkan ọ̀gbọ́n ọjẹ́. Títí dé wọn ò lè sọ̀rọ̀. These people cannot see. Tọ́ba dẹ̀ ti ṣetán wá sáwọn ìdúgbò yẹn lọ. Bí wọ́n bá méjì láti jẹ́ kí mú wọn wọ ìdúgbò yẹn, I'm ready to lead them. Nobody can do me anything. Kò sí ìwọ́n sọ́nà tó fi ṣe tàbí bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìbọn. So nígbà tí èèyàn bá bẹ̀rù ní ìlú tiwọn láti lè rìn ìlú tiwa tó tún jẹ́ ìjẹ́ Yorùbá àtúmọ̀ bẹ̀rù wọn láti lè rìn nínú ìlú ìta gbé tó ń tẹ̀lé wa. No, everybody should go.
Ẹ ṣé gan bàbá wa. Ẹ ṣé gan. Thank you very much. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Màá pè yín lẹ́yìn ètò. All right, màá pè yín. All right, let me save his number. Let me play that video back, and then because we were on a video before that call. Because
work against your people to our own advantage. Yet we hate you.
Let me pause this and go back to that other video.
Ṣé mi ò mọ méjì mi ní Sàrámáyìsì ni? Ṣé mi ò mọ méjì mi náà wọ́n sùkúrù mi lọ ni? Ṣé mi ò mọ méjì mi ní Jọ́lá sùkúrù mi lọ ni? Ṣé mi ò mọ wọ́ọ̀tù tèmi bẹ̀ ni? Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti eléyìí kiri ọmọ ìyá àjẹ́.
People are pity.
See the man in the ignorance or ignominy of the people around Tinubu. Ó pẹ̀lú ọmọ tó fi ń ti kiri. Àwọn èèyàn ló máa ti gbà. Ó máa ti gbà bẹ̀yìn ní. When you look at Psalm 73 verse 22. And when you look at the book of 1 King 12, 1 King 19, and then 1 King 3. Come on, see it. Yes.
So foolish was I, and ignorant. I was as a beast before thee.
You see the man you are calling a Bagan? Or Jabagan? Or Lolugad? The man who made the money from the offices. He did not have a farmland. He did not have an airline. And he's the richest man. Is it like Dangote? He made money in politics, have you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He made money in politics.
Yes, sir.
That's what made him the richest person in Lagos. You can't call him the simple name to call him only. You refuse. And you are arrogating a chief. All this into him. Isaiah 56 verse 10. Isaiah 56 10.
Let's come back to this one as well.
Can you hear that? They are the people that you can't say, you can't beg. That thing called mercy is far away from them. Many of you have this message. You will forward it to your brothers and sisters. You will keep it to yourself. And you will say it is well with you. It is not well at all anywhere. Nothing is well this time. Let's stop deceiving ourselves.
Nothing is well. So people believe that maybe this, awareness, this campaign, kí ni kàn pẹ̀lú àwọn kan ìtì rẹ̀ dì tí gbogbo gùrùgùdù bá ṣẹlẹ̀ olúkálùkù máa sá káàkiri ni ṣé gbogbo gùrùgùdù tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà nísìn kò jẹ́ kí olúkálùkù máa sá káàkiri bọ̀bọ̀ kan pè mí láti Libya àánú mi wá ṣe kí ló pè fún ó ní òun fẹ́ lọ Germany èmi ṣe visa Germany mo sọ fún ṣe program tí mo ṣe ó jẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí visa Germany but I understand the Spain ó náà ti wà ní Libya 4 years òun ò mọ way forward òun ò mọ way out mo ní ṣé ó yẹ kí Yorùbá máa sá káàkiri bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹlòmíràn ní ẹbọ kí ló tí kò dúró sí Nàìjíríà tó bá dúró sí Nàìjíríà straight bullet lè pa ó mọ̀ ìbá ti ṣó ẹ ní pẹ̀lú mi ọmọ 20 years old a journalist like myself tó kọ̀ lọ cover event ó dàbí pé kémi jáde nísìnyí lọ Central London nísìnyí kọ́lọ́pàá Gẹ̀ẹ́sì wá pa mí ní tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí pẹ̀lú mi nìyẹn Onífádé a 200 level student of Tai Solarin University we can end Nigeria and they are prepared they are ẹgbọ́n àwọn tí mo sọ they are prepared to activate you don't need to know those we are talking to but it's just another bit of time because we need the intellectual to fight it. Ẹ̀rẹ̀ pé tá a bá máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ iye gbogbo kìíní ẹ̀ a máa pe gbogbo èèyàn eléyìí tá à ń ṣe ló ń pè ní awareness pé tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn agbọ́n máa wọ̀ on ground. This is a direct call from Nigeria. Give it a priority. Hello caller.
Hello brother mi.
Ẹ bá ṣe kíákíá.
Ọlọ́run adóòtì.
Àmín.
Ṣé mo àwa àtàwà nínú òkè àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan ló ń jẹ wá níyà jẹ. Wàláì òun ni. Ṣé láwọn Fúlàní wọn tó wá ní láàrin 6 days? Kí ni mo sọ fún? Fúlàní ò tó wá yé kó lẹ Yorùbá láàrin 6 days. Bọ̀dé àwọn ṣẹ́ tó wá lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ ní ká wá ṣe nígbà tó ṣe ìgbà tó ṣe.
Àgbọ́yé.
Mo ń bá dájú mi tẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìjọ kan, ó ń sọ fún mi pé tí n bá fẹ́ ṣe àgbo lásán pé ìpínlẹ̀ bá fẹ́ ṣe àgbo tí káfọ́ máa ń gbé fún àdúgbò wọn ní tó lẹ̀ Yorùbá mọ́. Òun ló ń ṣe wá àdúgbò lọ́wọ́ àsìkò ìlú ayé àdúgbò tẹ́lẹ̀ pé
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
àgbàlẹ̀ Yorùbá.
Lágbára náà.
Ẹ já máa jáde.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ máa jáde.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Àmín. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ṣé ní gbogbo Yorùbá tó jáde bẹ́ẹ̀ tó wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lẹ́nu àti ìgbé lábẹ́lẹ̀ táwọn náà ń ṣá ìta ń ṣe. Ṣé ní ọ̀pẹ tó fẹ́ jagun kò gbọ́dọ̀ pariwo Haúsá ìbọn lákàrí wọn kì í wọ́n lè. Mo fi Ọlọ́run bá mi kò fi ṣẹlẹ̀ nìkan. Ẹ̀ẹ́dì mo tún padà ṣẹlẹ̀.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àtàwọn ọmọ kan wà pé
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
ọmọ Yorùbá ni wọ́n.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ṣé ní gbogbo níṣòro Haúsá ẹ má jẹ nǹkan yìí. Ìṣòro àwọn tá a ní nílẹ̀ Yorùbá.
Yorùbá gangan ló wà àwọn Yorùbá gangan ni lọ́ndìlé wa àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ la máa dí pẹ̀lú.
Àwọn àlàwọ̀ àkàlà àwọn ọba gbogbo àwọn ọba yẹn kò sí ìjọ ní màálù kò sí Haúsá tó ní màálù.
Èmi tẹ̀ ti gbọ́ yẹn ti pẹ́ gbogbo àwọn ọba púpọ̀ nù wọn ló ní màálù púpọ̀ nù àwọn ọba tẹ̀ ń wò yẹn lọ ní màálù ẹ wá ní kọ́lé Fúlàní kúrò.
Ṣé mo kọ́kọ́ ni mo ń sọ ní nílùú mi láti mi tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bú ọ̀rà láti bú ọ̀rà tó ìlú wà lọ sẹ́yìn lọ gbọ̀ngàn lọ gbowó lọ ẹgbẹ́ lọ gbogbo ẹ̀ kò sí Haúsá tó ní màálù ọ̀yọ̀ kan bẹ̀.
Ẹ ṣé gan bàbá wa ẹ ṣé gan mo ń gbádùn yín.
Mi ò lè parọ́ fún yín.
Ó yé mi.
Ìgbà tí wọ́n lọ bá wọn sì wọ́n ní màálù àwọn ọ̀dẹ́dẹ́ pa.
Ọba ló ní màálù tí Fúlàní ń dẹrùn ẹ ọba ló ní màálù tí Fúlàní ń dẹrùn èmi ti confam nìyẹn confam lèmi ti gbọ́ yẹn ti pẹ́ kò ń ṣèmi mo ti gbọ́ yẹn nígbà tá a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò yìí.
Bọ́dà mi tí mo ní ó ní màálù. Ṣọ́nà lọ́la ìtàbá bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti wà ní ìlú àkóra àyíkẹ́
àárín ara wa láti máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ àárín ara wa láti máa trigger àárín ara kí ni kan Fúlàní ò ní kankan Nigerian military cannot do jack shit àárín ara wa ni wàhálà yẹn máa ti trigger àárín ara wa ló ti máa trigger.
àwọn màálù wa ló jẹ kó wa àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n wa àwọn ọba wa àwọn òbí àwọn gbogbo wọn akálà màálù di akálà ni wàlájàlá màálù di akálà ni ní Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ ẹ̀ lè ká tán. ó lè ká tán.
ó lè ní gbogbo wọn.
àwọn gan padà sọ̀rẹ́dà tó bá yà.
wọn ò ní choice nígbà táwọn ọba ti dákẹ́ that means pé à ń pump it every day I am pumping it.
Mo fi Ọlọ́run bẹ̀ yín tọ́pẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe program ẹ̀kẹ́. Ẹni pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ló ń ta wájú lójoojúmọ́.
Kí ló dé? Kí ló dé? Kí ló dé? Ìyá wọn ní ká jẹ ìyá pa ni. Ẹni tó wà ní Libya ó ń complain. Ẹni tó wà ní Nàìjíríà ó ń complain. Bọ̀bọ́n yẹn ní ó ní bí 32 years ló pé rẹ̀ 4 years lọ́nà ti wà ní Libya ó náà wọ̀ ní 2,000 naira lákàntì ní Nàìjíríà 2,000 naira kò ní lákàntì ní Nàìjíríà kéèyàn wà nílùú kan for 4 years ẹni tó wà Nàìjíríà gan ò ní 2,000 naira kí ló dé. ẹ ṣe gan bàbá wa ẹ ṣe gan mo ń gbọ́ yín.
orí èpo ni bàbá yẹn sáré pé sí bàbá wó lọ́wọ́ yẹn ó pé sí orí èpo ni pé kí wọ́n má bàa balẹ̀ yìí bá jẹ́ ti sáré ṣe kiri yẹn gbà ẹ̀. ẹ fún wọn lẹ̀ ọ̀dọ̀ wa láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ wa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ọ̀dọ̀ wa ni we will start the wahala from internet before we go out.
àwọn ní àwọn ìṣòro ara wa níṣòro pẹ̀lú Haúsá tí gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá bá yìí lè máa fẹ́ kúrò lé ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe pariwo yẹn ẹ̀jọ̀ ẹ má jẹ́ orí ẹ̀yìn tó ní rẹ̀. jẹ́ pé àwọn Yíbò wọ́n ti ṣe wàhálà tí wọ́n bọ̀ láti bí àìmọye ọdún. ìṣẹ́jú kan lẹ́yìn dìde ń sìn ẹ̀rú tí gba àwọn Haúsá náà. ẹ̀rú bá àwọn ọmọ mi ò lè parọ́ fún yín. ó ṣe pé fọ́nmi kan lánàá mo ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ló ní ó ní yálà ti gbàgbé ọ̀là ti lọ tán ó ní kí n fọkù balẹ̀. ọ̀là ti lọ tán. à ń lo ọ̀sẹ̀ yẹn má dúró.
ẹ ṣe gan ni bàbá wa ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn ẹ pè mí lẹ́yìn ètò ẹ pè mí lẹ́yìn ètò. ẹ má bínú ẹ pè mí lẹ́yìn ètò again. Let me say this clearly. I communicate direct with those on ground. And I know where everybody is. And they are hot, boiling. If we want to start that problem tonight, I can activate it. If I want us to start the problem, even without them knowing that, yes, tonight, but the problem is they don't know where their activation will come from. If you tell for you see, on call you to my shell. Hello, caller. About a mute to the background there, Joe. About mute the background, sir. I think about what to shell in your alone. A mute the background, sir.
Hello.
Go ahead. And what delayed? The one you are listening to in the house is delayed. You need to mute it.
Hello.
I'm going, sir.
Ṣé gan ni ṣe rí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé lórí inú mi máa ń dùn ṣe rí gbogbo pàtẹ́ bá ti ń ṣe program yìí inú mi máa ń dùn mo dẹ̀ rí pé.
Daddy, ẹ bá mi mute ti inú ilé sà. Ṣé rí ìtẹ́ fi ń gbọ́ mi yẹn, fóònù yẹn nìkan ni kẹ́ máa fi gbọ́ mi kẹ́ fi máa sọ̀rọ̀. The other platform kìíní tẹ̀ ń lò bí a tablet yìí ẹ mute ẹ̀ kan lè gbádùn ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ̀ ń sọ. Ṣé rí tablet yìí tó wà nínú yàrá tẹ́ fi ń gbọ́ mi ẹ mute yẹn sà. Ẹ pa pátápátá èyí tẹ́ fi ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí fóònù nìkan ni kẹ́ fi máa sọ̀rọ̀. Sometimes, our elderly, I can understand. It's very difficult for not a lot of people understand it. When tẹ́ bá ti ń gbọ́ wa tẹ́ fẹ́ pè sórí show, ṣẹ̀rí nísìnyí pé èmi náà ń wóra mi báyìí. Now tẹ́ bá wá pè mí lórí fóònù tẹ́lẹ̀ náà ń sọ̀rọ̀ ṣẹ̀rí ọ̀rọ̀ tí eléyìí sọ yẹn á tún máa padà wá sínú fóònù ní tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ilé ẹsẹ̀ máa ní kẹ́ mute ẹ̀, nothing more than that. ẹ̀yin náà ẹ tún pè padà sà á ní kẹ́ bá wa pa náà tí tó wà nínú yàrá tẹ́ fi ń gbọ́ wa yẹn fóònù yìí nìkan ni kẹ́ fi máa bá mi sọ̀rọ̀. ó ti clear dáadáa nísìnyí ẹ wá sọ tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ nísìnyí sà.
ok ẹ ṣe gan ni ṣe rí inú mi máa ń dùn tí bá ti ní program yín lórí show and ṣe rí lágbára náà àfọwọ́gbọ́ wa ní ìpè àtàgbára ṣe rí irú kan tí ẹ̀ ń ṣe kì í ṣe náà tàbí kò yí àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn kì í ṣe pé àtàbí wọn wà tàbí bí ṣe rí ẹjẹ́ kí páàsì 1983 nígbà Awólọ́wọ̀ Àgàrí ṣe rí kankan ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́dún state ó ti yẹ yín sí ṣe rí àwọn sójà àwọn ọlọ́pàá yìí wọ́n kéré wọ́n dàbí atani tá à ń gbé lóko tí àtọ́ bá pọ́n fún èèyàn á kà ó ti yẹ yín sí. mo dẹ̀ bìlí mi pé ẹ tó bá máa àsìkò gbà yẹn bí eré náà pè ní nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́dún state àti àwọn agbègbè kọ̀ọ̀kan àwọn ọgbọ́n ológun wọn àrírú ẹ̀ rí. àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan wà gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan bí ẹ ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ inú mi máa ń dùn ṣẹ́rí àmàlà wa ó dùn mí pé àwọn kan wà tó jẹ́ pé tán bèèrè tó bẹ́ẹ̀ yàtọ̀ kó sọnù èèyàn kó sọnù ẹni tó bá fẹ́ jà ń sìn kìí pé ó fẹ́ jà torí ara ẹ̀ ó fẹ́ jà torí ọmọ lẹ́yìn ọ̀la ni tó jẹ́ pé.
I imagine if our leader will read this and keep quiet. I ask that the stupid governor of Oyo.
Jẹ́rí láyé ìgbà yẹn nígbà tí mo ń try láti pàdé òun pé àìmọye àwọn ọlọ́pàá sójà tá a ní kó rìn wọ́n bó wọ́n rìn wọ́n tó bẹ́ẹ̀ tá a ní kó tọ́ bá délé wọn tá a fẹ́ bọ́jọ́ aṣọ òṣè tọ́mọ́ ó ti yé yín sí ṣèdí ẹni tó bá jòkó tára tù ló ń bọ́ṣọ ló ń mu ó ti yé yín sí àwọn ọmọ wọ̀nyí kì í ṣe pé bóyá pé wọ́n gbin pé kìíní kan ọ̀tọ̀ ni kí bàbá èèyàn kó wà láyé ọ̀tọ̀ ni kó wà láyé bẹ́ẹ̀ kó ti fi ilẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ̀ kó ti fi hàn yàn ó ti yé yín sí yẹ́rí ọ̀rọ̀ ká máa sọ̀rọ̀ lójoojúmọ́ káwọn kan máa wá sórí platform ká máa sọ pé ẹja ní sùúrù ẹja ṣe kìíní kan ìjọ wo ni sùúrù fẹ́ tó ó ti yé yín sí ìjọ wo ló fẹ́ tó ẹ bá jẹ́ ká máa tanra wa àkàn tanra wa ní jẹ́ kí àwọn bàbá wọn wọn lámọ̀ jẹ́rí tábà ti tilé ti pọ̀ fún lára tọ́wọ́n fún ara wọn ilé ògbà ọ̀nà ògbà mú àìrígbẹ́ wọn fún ara wọn náà máa sọ pé eléyìí ó máa fi yàtọ̀ kì í ṣe pé ìgbà tó bá lọ yìnbọn báyàn ní òkú máa ń pọ̀ wọ́n máa sọ pé wọ́n rí kú lọ́la àgbàjẹ́ lójijì nínú ilé ẹ̀dẹ̀ kí ó lè máa rí kú yẹn tó gbé jáde nílẹ̀ irú fàṣọlá tó ń ṣe kìíní yẹn kí a rí gbogbo wọn fi lè gbé ìbọn èdè wọn ṣe òkú fún wọn náà ní ìṣẹ́jú ẹnìkan ló ń ṣe fún wọn kì í ṣe pé wọn náà ń já lóko wọ́n ń ṣe fún wọn babaláwo tó ṣe pé kìíní àwọn babaláwo yẹn náà tí wọ́n ti rà wọ́n ti fi wọ́n ti jẹjẹ pé wọ́n fi ṣe pé àwọn kékeré kan ti gbà pé tó jẹ́ pé tí bàbá kì í ti àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan lé lọ́wọ́ àwọn yẹn náà fẹ́ kó jáde náà fẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ wọ́n mọ́ ń lù kó dẹ̀ sẹ́ni tó sọ pé ìjà tá fẹ́ jáde pé ká mọ̀ ní ó ti yé yín sí abẹ́ ìjà òmìnira ni ó ti yé yín so ẹ jẹ́ ká parapọ̀ ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa wá síbi ká máa wá lórí ojú ká máa sọ̀rọ̀ yìí kó sábà fẹ́ ṣe gbogbo ìyá tó bá ti fẹ́ wá síbi gbogbo pé ó pin kò bójú ẹ̀ òun ní kájọ máa sọ torí tẹ̀mí bá ti jòkó látàárọ̀ mo máa ń gbọ́ gbogbo fúráńsì bá ti jòkó máa ń kọ́kọ́ ń gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ máa kó máa lọ máa gbèsè bí ẹ̀ ó ti yé yín sí ìyẹn ní gbogbo ní ká máa kejì ká máa rojọ́ ọ̀nà láìsí òkè àsìkò báyìí ẹ̀yà iná sílẹ̀ àwọn obìnrin irú láyé muhammed tó tókò síbi kan tó sọ pé òun ò rí kan òun ò jẹ́ kíní kan ẹ jẹ́ kí sábà bà á lára ẹ̀ ọgbọ́n fún ara àpèrè àìpadà sílẹ̀ ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló máa gbọ́ pé ọmọ ogun ti dé o ilé tó ń sọ ẹ̀ kì í ṣe òdòdó máa sọ ọmọ ẹ̀ rí pé òun àyè padà.
ẹ ṣe gan ni
ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa rojọ́ púpọ̀.
ẹ ṣe gan ni sir thank you very much.
ọjọ́ wo ni báwo ló ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ jẹ́ ká máa àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ táǹkọ̀ táwọn máa gbà àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ táǹkọ̀ kì í ok ẹ jẹ́ ká pàdé báyìí àwọn àtàwọn àyà sóra ká pàdé báyìí ìyẹn nìkan ni ká sọ báwo ló ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ wá lọ. ìyẹn ló kù ká máa sọ kì í ṣe pé kíní kan torí àárọ̀ títí látàgbò mo sọ fún ìyàwó mi nǹkan ronú nàìjíríà ni àná wọn lè ṣe mí ó ní kí ló dé dé àmọ́ ní ìfowó ọmọ ọkọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láì wo ọmọ ọkọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ wà á mọ̀ pé ogun ti wọ báyìí.
ogun ti wọlé ẹ ṣe gan ni.
nàìjíríà dẹ̀ ní àwọn àbábá yorùbá yà wọ́n ta yorùbá tó òfò yorùbá lẹ́kàn rí ọlọ́run ní kájọpọ̀ àtẹ̀kùn àwọn akòròfò lókù àwọn tó lókun ti ta yorùbá tán àwọn ọba ìsàlẹ̀ èkó ṣọ́mọ èkó ni ọlọ́pàá lásán kẹ́lù pé kò ní wọn sọpọ́tì wọn ni ó ti yé yín sí láyé tẹ́lá tó tẹ́lẹ̀ wà lásìkò irú arúgbàjọ tá padà is my friend àwọn bàbá òkèrè wọn is my friend ó jẹ́ pé ọ̀rẹ́ mi náà jẹ́ nígbà tó ń jẹ́ pé ní ṣèbí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ló pa wọ́n dànù torí ẹni tó bá ti fẹ́ sòdodo yẹn gan-an náà máa ń padà so ẹ jẹ́ ká ẹ̀ǹdí gbogbo àwọn pípù wọ̀nyí ni ká kúrò lórí pé ká máa rojọ́ ẹni pé nàìjíríà tutù díẹ̀ àdé gbogbo ìjà òmìnira kan tó fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn.
Thank you sir daddy ẹ ṣe gan ni amari yín bá daddy ẹ rí i pé I was showing I just read it from the comment I said I normally read all the comment that is coming through. A petrol tank farm belonging to Orlando located at Ijora, Lagos State is currently on fire. The cause of the fire is still unknown. Look, guys, we are at war. Okay. Shari, people are waiting for NTA and AIT and all those fake news to come and tell you that Nigeria is at war. Let us not sit down and relent. Ẹ má lọ jókòó para. Ẹ má lọ jókòó para. Ti sọ tèmi fún yín.
Yugoslavia withdrew their army, but the agreement did very little to actually stop the fighting. Yugoslavia were preparing for a massive attack on Slovenia with tanks, air force and artillery. Their military power was far superior and they could easily take control of Slovenia. However, Serbia's authorization was required, but Serbia refused. The Serbian representatives within Yugoslavia didn't care if Slovenia left. Slovenia was a country of almost entirely ethnic Slovenes. Because there were very few Serbs within Slovenia, Serbia didn't care if they left. Croatia, on the other hand, was a different story. Therefore, Serbia were unwilling to let them leave so easily. The Croatian president publicly stated that he would defend every inch of Croatia. Serbian nationalists in Croatia had already taken control of a dozen towns and villages, but things took a turn for the worse in the Croatian border town of Vukovar, where the conflict escalated between Croatia and the rebel Serbs. The Yugoslav army sent a huge force to the Croatia-Serbia border, claiming to be a neutral peacekeeping unit. Together, the Yugoslav army and the Croatian Serbs pushed forward, taking control of more and more villages, some of which had been entirely populated by Croats. They were no longer just taking control of Serb-dominated.
Let's come back again. I'm just gonna allow 1 or 3 more calls, and then I'm gonna end the show. Because I know the time. Yeah. Okay, time to love.
I'm ready.
Okay. I think there's network failure there.
Okay. So I'm ready láti jagun ni o.
All right.
Listen to me.
No problem. All right. I think we've got the caller. That's. Let me say that I want to say this is a joke. Fire there, gas explosion there, no investigation. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sáré gbọ́ lẹ́nu màmá again. Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè.
Èmi ò tẹ̀ mo tẹ̀ tí ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ tẹ̀ tí sápá mi lórí jáde bẹ̀ tí mo gbọ́ Ọlọ́run àgbà gbogbo lágbára Ọlọ́run ó ti ṣeé ṣe fún wa lágbára Ọlọ́run ọba ó ti ṣeé ṣe Ọlọ́run ti la ọ̀nà kò sẹ́nìkan tó lè tí ọ̀nà yẹn pa lágbára Ọlọ́run ọba ẹ má wọrí ẹ kọ̀ntínù tẹ bá ṣe tán máa pè yín padà.
Let's go straight to US. Hello, mute the background quickly. Let's wọlé.
Hello, brother mi.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè.
Opinion tèmi ni pé tó bá yá gbogbo wa tá wà ní diaspora àwọn tó wà London ni o America Canada ni o àwọn máa kọlẹ̀kùn ara wa ni ilé ara wa ni ó yá kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ GoFundMe lélẹ̀ láti fund a máa kọlẹ̀kùn ní ara wa ni àwọn tó ń gúrùpù ní bí apàlọ́ gbogbo bíkíbi tí Yorùbá wà tó ti ń group a máa kọlẹ̀kùn ní wọ́n máa ní gúrùpù ni a máa kọlẹ̀kùn ní ara wa ni èlò ni wọ́n ní lọ́jọ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ a máa gba owó jọ ní láti fi fund kìíní effort yìí a lè jẹ́ kó lọ dá ìgbẹ́ yẹn tó bá yá tí gbogbo ẹ̀ bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe kìíní sìn bá ṣe máa ṣe nìyẹn tá a bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí support báwọn Israel ṣe nìyẹn àwọn diaspora àwọn tó fọ́ǹdì country yẹn tí country yẹn fi dúró bẹ̀ yẹn nǹkan tá a máa ṣe nìyẹn everybody a máa kọlẹ̀kùn ara wa ní ibi tó bá ti sọ Yorùbá bí a bá lọ ní o every Yorùbá restaurant Yorùbá group gbogbo ibi tó bá wà every week báyà máa dá wa máa fi support ni because a lè jẹ́ káwọn pípọ̀ ìkú wọn kọ́ gbà kí ni mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ kí làwọn káàkiri ìlú òyìnbó ti sọ mi o.
Kò tí sọ àwọn kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn ẹ ṣé gan ni thank you very much ẹlòmíì kò tí sùn. Let me say something. Thank you very much to those of you that have been with us in the last 2 hours. You might look at this fire at Ijora, it could be an accident, but it could be an accident by the act of terrorism. Accident, but with the act of terrorism. This is today. I just read it from somebody on the comment and I went on Twitter and I picked up this, the news. A petroleum tank farm belonging to Ohando, located at Ijora. The question now is, who are those in the Ijora axis? I've told you, intelligent will be the end of this fight. As we are going to be intelligent, we have to also be spiritual out there. Let's not condemn a prayer at this point, but prayer with preparation. Hello, caller.
Straight to the point.
Agbára ń ṣe problem.
Because èèyàn ṣáà ló ṣe oògùn fún òye mùsì mo lọ wò ó kirikiri ìgbà tó fẹ́ pa Ọbásanjọ́ ló fẹ́ pa ó yìnbọn fún títí ṣe lókàn ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀ lọ bèrè 1976 or so Ọbásanjọ́ ó yìnbọn títí ọkọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀ ni tí irú mẹ́rin bá wà ní war front èèyàn mélòó lẹ fi pé máa ti pa ó dẹ̀ máa tún escape Yorùbá dẹ̀ ni Ìṣọ̀lá Yẹmísì mi ò lè gbàgbé èèyàn ló ń ṣe nǹkan fún yẹn náà tó bá máa fi ó lè ti pa ìwọ́n kásọ̀ ó dẹ̀ máa escape ẹni tó ń dè mọ́gi tí mò ń wò báyìí tó bá ti yìnbọn ẹ̀ pàpàpàpà akọ̀ tí gbórí sókè á tún máa rẹ́rìn ṣètìrì tí ẹ bá wà ní war front tó ń sá lọ sọ́ọ̀bù báwo ló ti fẹ́ tètè nípa tó ẹgbẹ́ ẹmọ̀ tí ọba rí irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ á tún lè fi move.
No problem. All right, story time, because it's exactly 9 minutes past now. Hello, caller.
Hello, Ọlákóìkí ẹ káàsán.
Ẹ káàsán láti Nàìjíríà. Ẹgbọ́n sókè.
Láti Àbújá la ti ń pè yín o. Àwọn náà ti rẹ́dí báyìí o.
No problem.
Àti rẹ́dí kán ti ẹ̀dá wàhálà lẹ̀ kán tó gúnlẹ̀. Àti rẹ́dí àpọ̀ bíbá yìí àti rẹ́dí gbogbo nǹkan jọba ṣẹlẹ̀ àti rẹ́dí láti jà. Àbújá la wà. Àti rẹ́dí láti jà gbogbo bí ìjọba já sí ó sì ẹ̀ ti sú wa náà gbogbo ẹ̀ já sí ìjọba já sí àwọn obìnrin ni wọ́n já sí.
Àgbọ́yé Ọlọ́run bá ń dúró ti gbogbo yín Ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú yín odò àti wà lẹ́yìn no problem àgbọ́yé ọ̀dà àmín àgbọ́yé no problem Ọlọ́run àṣẹ ẹ pè mí lẹ́yìn ètò ẹ pé ẹ rò pé àwọn èèyàn ṣeré láìláìláìlá Muhammadu Rasulullah ẹ rò pé àwọn èèyàn ṣeré you think people are joking. I'm going to end the show now because I need to go now. Hello caller, last caller ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè. Ètò ní ọ̀rọ̀
Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kíkan táwọn akótẹ́ wà lọ́wọ́.
Àmín.
Tó bá ti dogun kó dogun o àwọn bá ti wà tá a bá rí ìbọn kò síbi tá a lè fèsì o kọ́ mọ́ mọ́ fẹ́ tọ́ wa dùn wá ó ti sọ àwa o. I'm calling from Libya.
I know, I can tell.
So àti Libya mo ti ń pè yàn tí Libya mo ti ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀. So kọ́lọ̀ ń gbàkóso ó sọ àwa.
Ọlọ́run ṣe gbogbo
ẹ̀. Ìtọ́jú wa rí bí gan ojú kéèyàn jagun lọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni mo mọ̀ Libya tó lè tọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ bọ̀yàn lọ́rùn anytime mo mọ̀.
So all Nigerians prison here some of Nigerians prison they are in prison.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So àwa táwa náà orí ọ̀fẹ́ la fi ń rìn o. So báwo lẹ ṣe máa ní kan bí kan bíyàn dé màmá sọ́fà ẹ̀ bá a wà lé ogun bá tó wà ní tráfù ogun.
Sọ kúkú bẹ́tà ká jagun yẹn délẹ̀ ẹ pè mí lẹ́yìn ètò bàbá mi màmá wa ẹ ṣe ní kíákíá ètò nìyẹn.
Ẹ mú fẹ́ rọ gbogbo àwa tá a wà lórí pláfọ́ọ̀mù tá à ń gbọ́ prógrámù pé mo fẹ́ rọ wá pé ká jọ ipa wo làwa gangan ń kó nínú awareness yìí ẹ má jẹ́ ká fi iṣẹ́ yìí dáadáa Mr. Koiki dára tó ṣòwò ṣàtọ́lá nìkan ìdí rèé tí mo fi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o láti tẹ ṣe program tí mo pè wọlé sórí ètò yìí tẹ bá ń tẹ́lá Mr. Koiki immediately tí mo pè wọlé tí mo fi àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ lórí social media tí mo fi wọ́n rí yẹn immediately account mi méjèèjì wọ́n suspend ẹ̀ but èmi jẹ́ kó yé wọn wípé ẹ lè suspend account mi yìí ò ní mo máa pè wọlé nǹkan tí mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ mo ṣì máa sọ nǹkan tí mo wá ń sọ lélẹ̀ iṣẹ́ rí àwọn èèyàn wa wọ́n iṣẹ́ burúkú táwọn pípọ̀ ìtàn ti kó àwọn èèyàn jáde sórí social media tí wọ́n ń ṣe gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n rí wípé wọ́n ń sọ̀rọ̀ freedom yìí wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n ń gbìyànjú gbogbo pàwọn láti fi ṣọ̀pá àwọn suppress everything tá à ń ṣe ṣùgbọ́n mo fẹ́ kí gbogbo wa náà ta wà lórí platform yìí tẹ́ à ń gbọ́ ní ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́ kí gbogbo wa ká fi ṣiṣẹ́ ṣe àwa tá a bá lè ṣe fídíò ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ṣe post ẹ jẹ́ ká máa post ẹ jẹ́ ká máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa movement yìí ẹ má jẹ́ ká fi dídá àwọn Mr. Koiki nìkan awareness yìí ó jẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ tó jẹ́ kó yẹ kí gbogbo wa ká máa ṣe kò yẹ kó jẹ́ èèyàn kan èèyàn méjì èèyàn mẹ́ta because àwọn agents táwọn people yìí náà ń lò lórí social media wọ́n máa pọ̀ wọ́n ti pọ̀ jù kò ń ṣèyàn kan kò ń ṣèyàn 100 gan wọ́n mọ̀ da àwọn èèyàn tó ń sanwó fún síta pàápàá jùlọ àwọn tó tún jẹ́ Yorùbá ara wa tó jẹ́ wípé Yorùbá la jọ ń sọ wọ́n dẹ̀ sanwó fún ọ pé kí wọ́n mọ̀ bọ́ sórí social media kán dẹ̀ máa suspend account kán dẹ̀ máa monitor kán máa censor account àwọn èèyàn already censor tó ń sọ yẹn wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kò ń ṣe wípé wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ pass bill yẹn wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ yẹn yẹn tí ó jọ gbogbo àwọn tó wà lórí platform yìí ẹ má kàn jẹ́ ká jọ eré pé ká kàn wá síbí báyìí ká kàn máa gbọ́ nǹkan tí Mr. Koiki ń sọ ká kàn máa kọ́mẹ́ǹtì lásán ẹ má jẹ́ ká jọ eré ká kàn máa pè wọlé lásán gbogbo wa iṣẹ́ yìí wà lọ́wọ́ wa láti ṣe ó ń ṣe iṣẹ́ èèyàn kan kò ń ṣe iṣẹ́ èèyàn mẹ́ta gbogbo wa ọwọ́ wa níṣẹ́ yẹn wà láti make sure pé a create awareness yẹn bí àwọn wọ̀nyí bó ṣe da àwọn èèyàn sórí social media láti máa tákù gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń ṣe ẹ jẹ́ káwa náà fọ́ sórí social media káwa náà máa tákù wọn pàápàá jùlọ gbogbo àwọn sábà ní orí ọ̀fẹ́ tá a bá sí ní location 419 ẹ jẹ́ káwa náà fi ṣiṣẹ́ káwa náà gbé wọ̀ pé yẹ iṣẹ́ tèmi gan ni pé kí èmi gan bọ́ sórí social media kí èmi gan máa make awareness of any form nǹkan tá a bá ti lè ṣe awareness la awareness jẹ́ ìkejì tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni wípé ẹ jọ kúrò gbogbo àwọn táwa location 419 àsìkò kan lélẹ́yìí láti máa dóde pé android àgbàlagbà kan àbí ọba tàbí kíní kan àti tẹ̀lé ní ti máa ń sọ lórí ta bá sọ tán sí wọn ní ká mú ọrùn wá ká forí ilẹ̀ wọn ní jẹ́ ká sọ wọn ní ká má bàa gbà àwọn àgbà tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n ti ṣe láńdáláńdá tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n ti gbọ́ wà jẹ́ friends of our own life and our children's life enough is enough we cannot keep quiet anymore ẹ má jẹ́ ká dúró jà àwọn àgbàlagbà kankan ẹ ní àgbàlagbà kankan nílẹ̀ Yorùbá tó lè jà fún yín kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ àgbàlagbà tó bá ṣe ẹsẹ̀ tó jù wọn straight gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣe sọ ìjà yìí nínú ilé kan láti máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ inú ilé láti máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ internally ẹ̀ máa kọ́kọ́ máa strike wọn internally mo ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ìgbà tẹ́ kọ́kọ́ fún pé bẹ́ẹ̀ program yìí ni mo ti sọ wípé tá a bá ti mú bí mẹ́rin sí márùn nínú wọn balẹ̀ wọ́n máa mọ̀ wípé àṣeré àìmá tí ìṣeré yìí ó sì jẹ́ kó máa wò ó náà wọ́n fẹ́ lọ dàbọ̀jà wọ́n fẹ́ gbogbo torí owó tó dà yẹn gbogbo owó tó rùn fúlàdì tẹ́ fi báyìí wọn yẹn àìsàn náà máa fi bò mo dẹ̀ ti sọ fún yín gbogbo àwọn tẹ́ bá ní fẹjọ́ ń ṣe mítì tó jà àgbàlagbà nípa pé ìkẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ra fún wọn ẹ yẹra fún àwọn tó bá jẹ́ àgbàlagbà torí nínú wọn náà láti ń gbọ́ pé wọ́n ti lọ fún wọn lówó wọ́n ti lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ owó yìí náà lẹ́yìn òwò àtúntò owó wọn ṣẹ̀rọ àìlú wọn ṣẹ̀rọ owó tán wọ́n ti da gbogbo bó tó fẹ́ràn àti àyè wọn kọ́ ní wọ́n ní mọ́tò ní ìmọ̀ bóyá wọ́n tó fẹ́ lọ ra mọ́tò tó bá jí ọ̀wọ́ rẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ yẹra fún wọn ní àwọn wọ̀nyí ó máa kọ́kọ́ ní píríǹtì yìí kò sí ìkankan tó ń jẹ́ àgbàlagbà lọ́wọ́ tí àwa yìí ní Koiki ẹ yẹra fún wọn àwọn àwọn àgbàlagbà yẹn owó ló ń dín wọn ní fún torí owó làwọn fẹ́ mí títí wọn ọ̀rọ̀ ọjọ́ iwájú wọn tẹ̀ wọ́n yẹ àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọgọ́rọ̀ àwọn ènìyàn tí láìpẹ́ wọn wà á stake torí mi ò rí mi tó jẹ́ wípé gbogbo àwọn gómìnà yẹn senators ẹlẹ́sì yẹn gbogbo wọn dákẹ́ despite knowing the fact that Buhari is dead is long dead none of them is talking about it èmi ò rí mi tí wọ́n ti ṣe léyìí rí orí ayé tèmi mi ò gbọ́ rí kọ́dẹ̀ máa fún lè wọ́n 200 million citizens kọ́dẹ̀ fún gbogbo wa káná wálé kankan nínú àwọn gómìnà wa rẹ́ẹ̀sì wa tájọ́ ń sọ Yorùbá lẹ́nu tó tẹ̀ wá jáde sọ wípé lóòótọ́ ni president Tinubu even not till now ẹjọ́ gbogbo àwọn àgbà wọ̀nyí ẹ jẹ́ ká wọ́n tún ẹ má jẹ́ kán jí ọ̀nà wa yìí lọ́wọ́ náà ti dèjà wàjà lóun ló ń bá wa jàjà yìí akọni ìdí láti fi aṣíwò bá akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ọkùnrin ìjà tó lóun ti parí ni ẹ má jẹ́ káwọn àgbàgbà kọ́kọ́ kú wà dá kí wọ́n ṣì wà lọ́nà ẹ yẹra fún wọn ẹjọ́ tó lọ́dọ̀ bí kọ́tún ìrírí nìkan jẹ́ wípé ẹ̀yìn tẹ́ ti tẹ́ 70 tẹ́ 80 tẹ́ 90 tẹ́ ṣe tó bẹ̀rù àti kú wọ́n ṣe bẹ̀rù àti kú kí ló dé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ má kú ẹjọ́ sáyé kọ́ má kú wọn kan jù sáyé ṣùgbọ́n kọ́ rẹ̀ ibi tó ń bá yé tiwa jẹ́jẹ́ ó ti kó gẹ́ àsìkò táǹkà yà wá bọ̀ tẹ̀ ní ìdàgbàlagbà kankan mọ́ kí wọ́n dúró sórí ọwọ́ wọn káwọn ọ̀dọ́ náà ká dúró sórí ọwọ́ wa ẹ̀yin ọ̀dọ́ mi ṣe ní kẹ́ ṣaragírí kẹ́ dúró ti bí kò sí kankan tí Fúlàní fẹ́ fi ní ṣe Fúlàní báwọn mélòó ni èrò wọn lè ṣẹ́ nìtì àwọn àgbàgbà wọlé gangan lẹ́nu àkọ́kọ́ wọlé sí tẹ́ bá ti wọlé tọ̀hún tí Fúlàní gan ti rí pẹ́ sí wọn padà wọn gan máa sáré kò sí nǹkan kan tẹ́lifọ̀dì fẹ́ ṣe níbi tá a dé Yorùbá nation máa dá dúró ni torí nǹkan tó lọ́wọ́ ni ó ní ọwọ́ sí mi ìgbà tí mo ṣe ẹ má bínú sà ìgbà tí mo ṣe máa wo program kan táwọn kan ṣe tí wọ́n pe Nnamdi Kanu brother ní Adams àti Túndé Babákàrè wa ara nǹkan tẹ̀mí sọ nílé ìpè gbogbo àwọn òjíṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run èyí tó pọ̀ jù nínú wọn tó jẹ́ bí mega church ó lè ní wọn gbogbo wọn ti da owó tó yẹ kan dà gbogbo wọn ti da owó tó yẹ kan dà kí Túndé Babákàrè kó máa tó rádaràdà nọ́ọ̀sẹ̀sì yẹn sọ lẹ́nu ara nǹkan tẹ̀mí sọ ni o gbogbo àwọn tó jẹ́ mega pastors yẹn ó lè ní wọn Ọlọ́run òde sí ibi Ọlọ́run wa kò sọ Ọlọ́run àbòsí gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tí ò bá ti lè sọ òótọ́ rọ̀ Ọlọ́run ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ wọn Ọlọ́run ò ní wọn ṣe gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó lè sọ òótọ́ rọ̀ nǹkan kó ṣẹlẹ̀ lórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà níbi tí nǹkan dá dúró lórílẹ̀-èdè gbogbo àwọn pásítọ̀ tó lè sọ ọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n tún wọlé náà tún padà lẹ́yìn wọn kọ́lé mi ni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ tó wá dàbúrò kó wá sọ kọ́ wá jáde síta kó wá pẹ̀lú àwọn ṣùgbọ́n wọn lọ gbogbo wọn torí wọ́n jìnnà sóòótọ́ Ọlọ́run òde sí ìdí radàlàdà ìdí àbòsí Ọlọ́run òmìnira ni kọ́yẹ́ forúkọ náà ṣèké kọ́yẹ́ pọ̀ náà lónírọ̀ kọ́yẹ́ pọ̀ náà lónírọ̀ wọn gbọ́lákẹ́dọ̀ náà gbogbo wọn lè ní wọn owó tó yẹ kọ́ gbà Fúlàní ti fún wọn ẹ jẹ́ ní ọ̀dọ́ ẹ jẹ́ra fún gbogbo àwọn ọmọ àwọn yìí kò sí ìkankan tó ń jẹ́ kankan nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ẹ̀rí àgbà ẹ̀rí olórí ẹ̀rí ọmọ àrí simple service ìjà tó dé wà lẹ̀ ìjà tó náà ti lọ́wọ́ sí ìjà tó náà ti dàrí ó kàn ní ìdíkẹ́ káwọn ọba kan tún tẹ́yìn ẹni tó lùbọ́ àgbà níbi tí ìgbọ̀dé kan tún tẹ́yìn kí ló jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ̀n lè fún wa lájà jẹ èyí tó ṣe fún wa ti tó gẹ́ àwọn ọ̀dẹ́lẹ̀ ẹni tó lè para tí ò lè tẹ̀mí àwọn tó tẹ̀gbọ́ sí ẹ̀yẹ ọ̀hún tó lẹ́yìn kọ́ lẹ́ ṣẹ̀dá wa ẹ̀mí wa kò sí lẹ́nu rí kò sí ìgbọ́kọ̀ tẹ̀fẹ̀ ṣe ìgbé bá tó kù sí ta máa parí ẹ má tó tó bẹ̀ gbọ́n mi.
Let me show you why Yoruba people still believe that Buhari is alive. This picture I'm about to show you now is why people believe that Buhari is alive. It's going to shock you. Oh, my shock a lot of you now. That Buhari that we are saying is dead, but they play the game so that it continue to come like say, oh, Koikimedia, you don't saw your. Let me show you this picture. And this picture was taken today. These are the reason why we will activate. The trigger will come. I'ma release it. Let me show you this picture. I just saw it now. This is why people think Buhari is alive. When you see a picture like this is the picture coming out today from Aso Rock. When a picture like this comes out, people believe that that man is alive. That imposter is alive. And that is the picture. Says, Buhari met with the members of the National Council of Traditional Rulers of Nigeria, led by Sultan of Sokoto, Muhammad Saha Abubakar, number 3, and the Oni of Ife, Adeyeye Ogunwusi Ojaja II, at the State House. These are the reasons why a lot of people say Buhari is alive. When they see images like these across the country, even though Buhari is dead. These are the games that they are playing with us. The minds. Game tó ń gbá pẹ̀lú gbogbo wa lélẹ̀. This is the game. This ibi tí game yẹn wà gangan ní gbogbo eléyìí. This is the game. This is the game. Game yẹn gangan lélẹ̀. This is the game. At the time that the country is on fire, they will bring up this kind of game. So when a Yoruba man see this now, it says, Tebi Baba wa Kábíyèsí, ó máa pàdé Buhari. But the Buhari that is meeting is an imposter. This is the game. All the traditional rulers in Aso Rock today, you can see them. And you say, these ones want us to go, whether the Biafra, whether the Arewa or the Yoruba nation. The question now is, let Kábíyèsí, the Ojaja II, come out and tell us that the man that is looking in front of his eyes is the real Buhari. Let him come out and tell us that. Let the royal father come out and say, but ẹni tóun dúró síwájú ẹ̀ yẹn, òun ni the same person tóun dúró síwájú ẹ̀, or tóun ti pàdé, tóun ti rírí. That is the game. This is where those at home are confused. This is the game. Ẹ lọ kọ́ àwọn royal fathers wá, kó jókòó s'Aso Rock, kó take a picture pẹ̀lú imposter. Just the same way the imposter come to London, take picture with the prime minister, go to America, and at the end of the day, people say Buhari is alive. That is the game. This is the real game that they're playing, the minds of the people. Because we respect our royal father. We respect the Oni of Ife. But now they bring in with the imposter and then they make it legitimate. This is where they're playing the minds of every Nigerians across the world and those 200 million Nigerians. This is where if it doesn't confuse, these are the kind of image that they put out. This picture was taken today, and this is the government official Twitter handle. The government official Twitter handle 25 minutes ago was uploaded. If it doesn't back game, this is where Nigeria is today. And you think they want us to go. This is the game. This is the end game. But we will tell them, with or without them, we will end Nigeria. With, without them, I say, we will end Nigeria. I'm just reading some of the comments below. This one say, to express his shock. I don't know what this one means. FLB, please. Breaking news. You just gain. Okay, that's different. These people do not know ASU is on strike. Does the royal father care? I don't know. Hope the meeting is for the hope of the common man. The rate where they take borrow money, make una kuku sell this country, make them share the remaining money. As usual, nothing good will come out of it. For what, please? ASU is still on strike. They are discussing to plan on how to remove social media. Must Sultan always be mentioned first? Did you hear that? Did you see that? That must Sultan of Sokoto be mentioned before our own royal father? This is where the game is. This is the game. Why is it not opening again? This is the game. We respect our royal father, but then they merge it with the imposter, and then it deceived the minds and millions of 60 million Yorubas. And you say, you go and sign petition. They're telling me you are crazy. Buhari is still there. The royal father just met him last week. And on that note, I end the broadcast. Have a very good afternoon wherever you are. My name is Olayomi Koiki. A lot of you know me as Koiki Media. Bye for now. Bye for now.
òdòrò mọ́ ilé.